Did you?
And we're live. What's going on, guys? And welcome to the stream. We are joined with us here tonight as we finally get into our D&D adventure and are finally capable of bringing you guys along with us. One thing I do need to do though is pull up my Twitch account so we can actually see the comments.
Oh, I would love to be this.
Oh, Adam said he's gonna comment, so you need to make sure he's on because he's gonna be.
Know what he's looking for?
Huh?
Oh, he'll know it when
Solomon
he sees
X says.
Yeah, all one word. All right, guys. It's quiet. Too quiet.
Everybody subscribe.
Everyone subscribe. Give us money
right now.
All right. So, anyways, so unfortunately, you guys weren't here for the very beginning of the campaign, meaning you guys, the streamer or the watchers. So, who wants to give us a recap?
It's my best friend.
Who remembers what happened?
So you guys are in the city of Greyhawk.
I got this.
You were commissioned by the king to go and prove yourself worthy to Merlin, the great wizard. What is going on? Why are you not accepting my stream? Oh, you are. What? But I'm logged in, mofo. Okay, just making sure we're good. There we go, mofo. Okay, just making sure. Okay, anyway.
Is it stuck in your hair?
Okay, just making sure. Okay, anyway. So anyways, after you guys all volunteered, you guys went shopping, I hope, because that's where we technically stopped. You didn't go shopping. You fucking sons of bitches.
I didn't know I came shopping.
Oh yeah, no, we did go shopping.
Yeah, because
we ended game day.
we went and saw Merlin. We ended game day to do their shopping.
Right.
I got a horse.
You guys were introduced to the great wizard Merlin. You guys were introduced and he gave you guys his concoction that he nicknamed Great Bull. Awkward. By the way, guys, let me know if you guys are getting an echo or anything like that. And most of you guys. Oops.
Hey, do you have that trash bag?
There we go. Now we're half and half. Yeah, so you guys were given 1,000 crowns, if I remember right, to be able to go out and acquire any gear that you deem necessary. You are to go to the Dark Tower far into the east, and clear out this large black tower that he referenced at one point as a nexus of power. And anything that you find inside is yours, for the exception of what?
Magical items.
Any magical items belong to Merlin alone.
Yep, as soon as you get that mark, you have to give up magic items to Merlin if you have that mark.
If you have that mark.
If you have that mark.
If you're going on the quest at all.
Did you get the mark?
If you are in the vicinity and you acquire a magic item, it is required to go to the crown.
Can we roll for this one?
No.
That's the whole reason I didn't get the fucking mark.
No, you didn't get the mark because you didn't want yourself to be able to die, because you wanted to be allowed to run away like a little bitch and not suffer the consequences.
I am a rogue.
So I'm gonna let you guys all introduce yourselves to the audience, and we'll just go counterclockwise, starting with your character. Introduce yourself to the camera.
To the camera.
Yeah, this is the shit stick.
Actually, no one knows my name except for my best friend, of whom I saved because my bitch sister tried to frame my good buddy, and it was unfair, and it was the wrong thing to do, so I decided to try and help my buddy. My family disowned me. Now I sing on the streets and rob poor people.
Oh, how fucking sad.
How fucking sad.
Okay, so
Just kidding. I only rob rich people. I'm like Robin Hood.
I'm a gnome. Name's Nam Poodle. I'm the best bard there ever was in my eyes.
Not the best bard, the best bar.
This is my boy. What's his name again?
Unknown.
Okay,
This is
yeah,
just
unknown. I'll remember his name later.
I'm an elf.
And, after being cheated on by my bitch of an ex-wife, Karen, I decided to make my way into the Three-Ring City, and, here we are.
Actually, it's Karina, by the way.
Yeah, it's technically Karina.
Oh, wow.
I called her Karen. We have little pet nicknames.
Yeah, she's an elf banging a gnome.
Sweet baby boy Roy, that I hope to meet again one day. Sweet succulent baby boy Roy.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a water boy. Delivers. There's a great thirst in this land that only he can fulfill, and I'm hoping one day I'll meet him again. Hydrate, if you will.
What was it again?
My battle plate.
It's got electrolytes.
And it had
Everbright on it.
Everbright, that's right.
It's like past tense
CC.
game.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, obviously I'm the DM in this story, so, well, I guess not obviously, but I'm the DM in this story, so that's why we're just bypassing me. On to my wife, Shadow's Mistress. On to my wife. That's how she's known amongst Twitch. So you guys can refer to her character name or Shadow or something like that. So you guys can refer to her.
I am a Loxo cleric by the name of Frederica.
So what does a Loxo look like?
I am a
So what is a Loxo?
elephant that has 2 trunks that stands on its hind legs.
So it's bipedal.
Yes.
And you weigh how much?
700 pounds.
Jeez. That's a huge bitch!
Skinny elephant, though.
Alright, and you're a cleric of what?
I am a cleric
Alright, and you're a cleric of who's your patron?
I can't pronounce it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a giant deity. It's a
Alita Mara?
Iolannis. Okay. Giantess goddess Iolannis. Okay, on to however you want to be known. Make yourself known so we also know it too.
What do you mean?
If you want us to call you by your real life name, then say that name. If you want us to call you by something else, then say that, and then address your character name.
Well, my name is Jess.
You didn't.
I had a name.
My character's name is Wolf.
Like WOOF?
Yes.
Oh,
Wolf.
Like wolf, like a dog does.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a druid, an elf druid, female. I live in the woods with my forest family. and my little gnome that I adopted.
Okay.
Fix my hair. Give me half a second.
Gotta purtify yourself?
Gotta purify my hair.
I actually think I'm going to flip
Okay,
this.
are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Daywalkers.
Hi guys, I am Holly, and I'm playing Willow Whistlecup. Oh, we're upside down.
Wrong way.
Whoops.
My bad.
Give us a
Wait,
second.
pick one of the other
Sorry.
random ones.
No.
I gotta spin around like a newspaper clipping.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just making us feel like we're actually
there we
looking in a
go.
mirror.
Oh,
Creepy.
I see what
Well,
you did there.
I'm gonna start over. Hi guys, I'm Holly. I'm playing Willow Whistlecup, a druid gnome. She's pretty spunky and all that good shit. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. about
Who
her.
are all of your guys' patrons real fast too, just so we can get caught up?
Deities?
Yes.
Alita Mara?
The patron of Lady Isabella is Adventurnus.
Adventurnus.
Yes.
I've never even heard of that one.
Namfoodle is quite a fan
Adventurnus
of
is
Farlock.
a sea deity
Yeah, ours were
Oh,
like
okay.
similar, right?
because she's a
Yeah, Farlock.
she's a sailor.
No,
she's
but I
from
did
a
a little
family of
more.
sailors.
Oh,
Right.
Noble
yeah, he
house,
didn't want us to
but
have the same
sailors.
god as I recall.
Right.
Ah.
Okay, and then
Chaotic good, right?
Yeah.
You need a pencil.
I'm alone. I'm
Oh,
worshiping
also,
Alona.
I'm Sir Chadwick, since everybody's... That's not my character, that's me, but everybody else is saying their name, so I wanted to get in on that.
okay, and then how do you want to be introduced? The person that cannot be seen on screen.
Lady Isabella.
Lady Isabella.
No, only,
Yeah, but-
only as Lady Isabella.
Lady Isabella.
That's all you
That's
want to be
it.
known to the world too,
That's
even
what
in
I-
the other campaign.
Her beauty precedes her.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that other campaign's not going to be on Twitch. Never mind.
Yeah.
I can't
Exactly.
turn the computer on.
Adam can...
Not without
Because
some
on the back,
serious
there's a
pa- not
power
without some
switch on the
serious
back of the
paperwork.
tower.
Yeah, right.
So...
Next year.
Yeah.
We are releasing next year though.
Tell him to
Not
let
this
it...
MizCon.
He needs
the
to
fall.
let it boot up completely before he fucks with anything.
Are you even gonna be here though for that?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah,
When are you guys leaving for
Summer next year.
Mad?
For those of you who are not sure what I mean by that, Lady Isabella is a noble who lives in the central ring of Greyhawk, whose family has a long tradition in the military navy, and she is a war mage, as well as a professional sailor.
Okay.
Professional sailor and rich.
Yep. That's why she's rich, because she's a professional sailor.
You can make some good money with that.
I would pay other people to do that.
Well, her family typically serves as officers on military vessels.
Okay.
They got the brains to know how to blow shit up.
She's the one that's trying to do it without.
Yeah,
her
let's try to
family name.
avoid those getting on the table, because those actually have pork
Don't
in
do
them.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gelatin. Even candy has fucking pork in it nowadays.
Oh.
So close it up.
Promise?
No, I've been eating out of it. You just don't.
What, fucking pork? Yeah, no.
Oh, they don't want it around at all.
No one's loving us right now, by the way, so it's okay if we fuck up a little bit.
I don't know
If
if
you're
we'll be watching
No,
soon.
we do have some viewers.
Oh, sweet. We're not alone in this world.
Hey!
Alright, so, anyways, as we continue on, you guys get all your shopping done, you guys leave the central ring. Where are you guys going to be meeting up?
I think we all decided that we were gonna meet up at
The Green Dragon Inn?
Hotel. Yeah.
Green
The
Hotel.
Green Hotel.
The Hilton. We'll meet at the Hilton Inn.
So, in Greyhawk, I created a tavern chain where the outer ring, that's where all the poor people live, and in that outer ring is going to be the Copper Dragon Inn. In the center, the second ring in, not the center ring,
Right.
the that one has the Green Dragon Inn, and that's going to be your middle class and your lower nobles. And then in the central ring is where the king, the castle, and the highest royals and the high-yielding royals or nobles live as well. And they, if they stay in an inn, go to the Golden Dragon Inn. So, you guys are going to meet at the end of your shopping at the Golden Dragon Inn. Let's get a percentile someone. Who's going to be my luck die?
Me.
Technically, eventually, the audience will be the luck die.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But right
That'll
now,
be fun. Well, let's.
I do not have my
They're
dice.
behind the
Where the
TV.
fuck are my dice?
I gotcha.
Or I'll crawl underneath. I'll do it that way.
Are we all gonna crawl
You
underneath?
can't reach that far,
Monsieur
man.
DM may wish to consider cleaner language.
Well, I haven't done initiative or.
screw that.
Do you need me to do it?
Or
We can swear. As long as we're not saying anything racist, overly demeaning, or sexist, we're actually allowed to swear. This is an adult-only channel.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who's all been luck dire.
America!
Fuck yeah!
Taco Bell.
Middle fingers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't flip off the people that are going to be paying us to be on the
Thanks,
screen,
guys.
you know?
Just
Well, I
once.
don't want. Oh.
She's got some
Oh.
trash in the can.
You're
Okay,
trash
anyways.
can.
So, someone's going to have to donate some dice to the DM because I don't know where my dice are.
Okay. I did.
Which means you guys are spared the evil
Right
of
here.
my death dice.
No, that's just as bad.
So steal, so steal your lady shadows,
I'm gonna need, a set of everything pretty much.
because I only have one set of everything.
Okay, so I've got a 12, an 8, a single 10, so I need another 10 with double digits. Or I guess I can just use one as double digits. Where the hell are my dice?
Whatever you did with them after.
In a bag.
I'll
Yeah, I
do
know,
it.
but where's the bag?
What's
in the bag?
No. We can do this. We can make this work.
Maybe. Alright, so. I want. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A D6 is all we need. First person to arrive at the Green Dragon Inn is Sean's character. Excuse
Lady
me.
Isabella.
Lady Isabella.
It's okay. There's only 2 viewers.
Yeah, right.
So, but you want to get used to using the character's name,
Yes.
so when you're addressing people, we're paying attention because our character knows
Is being
you're talking to
addressed.
them.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So, Lady Isabella, you arrive. None of your fellow companions have arrived yet. What do?
Get drunk.
It's a fairly mellow night. There's about 20 other patrons in the area. A nice blazing fire's running in the hearth. You smell the wonderful sense of a local dinner being made. Smells to be probably pork.
Is there a large enough table available near the fire for 6?
Who's my luck die? So, Holly, since you're going to volunteer, I'm going to let you be initiative. Well, give me a percentile, and let's see if there is a table available. So it's 2d10.
That's it.
Yep.
83.
There is actually a table for 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can take up all the space, or you can try to invite friends or other people, or who knows?
Well,
you do have a bard.
I said for 6, but really we have one patron who's at least 2 by themselves.
Yeah.
Fratty.
Let's not talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
Well, no, it's not about being derogatory, just the reality of the size of the creature.
Right.
Freak.
So you just go kind of take it up, and then are you going to address the bartenders and make sure that no one bugs you guys, or are you going to allow other people to sit with you? Because it's a community table.
I'll let the bartender and how many servers maids are in here?
There's going to be about 3 of them. You're going to have the head wench, of course, but
let them know that I'm expecting at least 5 others to join me. Some are quite large, some are quite small.
okay.
So we'll probably need most of the space at this table.
How many are eating?
You're 4'2".
Yeah, I know.
Probably all.
No, I'm 3'6". I weigh 4.
Is this a verified thing? Because we don't want to set a table and have no one eating our food.
I will guarantee that the table is set, the food is paid for.
Very well. We'll make sure that it's taken care of. And the head wench actually goes and immediately starts cleaning the table and making sure that it's prepped. Well, by cleaning, obviously, a dirty old rag, just wiping it down.
She just spits on it a little. It's good.
Pretty much.
Well,
and out of game, her concern is they put food on the table and everybody's broke.
Alright.
But you're noble.
Namfoodle and what's your character's name?
Fall.
We don't know.
Fall.
No,
Fall.
Namfoodle and his companion are the next to show up.
Just nickname Fall.
Fall.
I'm gonna be joking with you.
Last session, you told me your name was Sid.
Sid?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've got it in my
All right,
notes.
your nickname's Sid now.
Oh, if it's in notes, it's a fact.
Sid.
It's still not my real name.
Is
Whatever. Call
buddy.
me whatever the hell you want.
As long as it's not late for dinner.
Okay. So I'm assuming I spot Lady Isabella as we go in.
Yes, you'll actually see a large table cleared by now. You've sat down and they've started to bring out
And
food.
we're obviously walking in together then.
So they're also bringing out a bottle of wine and a full
Woo!
what are they called?
So I get a canter?
No. It's what we nowadays call the mini kegs.
Oh, a pony cake?
Yeah.
Woo!
All
So
right.
that's already, and it's tapped, and you can tell that this is a seasonal tap. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the cask, no,
seasonal
because a
tap.
cask is a large. It's
So
a
mini
it's a
cask.
yeah, but it's
A pony cake.
I feel like we're getting stuck
Pretty
on
much.
semantics here.
Anyways,
This is really.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
Yeah.
quiet voices in my head. I don't want to hear it anymore.
It would be about this big around and about this tall.
Right,
Hey,
exactly.
we're up to 3 viewers.
All right.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go sit down at the table with my boy Sid, and we're just gonna tap that keg.
It's already
Mini
tapped
cask,
for you.
Whatever, tap into that, and then I'm gonna raise my glass to Lady Isabella and say, "Good to see you."
And I'm gonna mumble, what up,
Little
bitch?
glass of wine.
All right.
Elven wine.
Let's see. What are you gonna do there, Sid? Are you just sitting down and grabbing some
This
ale?
one keeps me in check until I get messed up enough to where I just do my own thing, so.
Okay. All right. So we got 1 and 2, 3.
4 and 5, I would
Yeah, and it's 4.
Okay.
Oh, but I
So-
will ask
well,
about
we're
the rolls.
together.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you two are the next to show up. What are your character's name again? Because I need to try to remember this too.
Willow Whistlecup.
Willow Whistlecup and Woof are the
Willow,
next to show up.
Wolf, Miss Isabella.
Were you with them, or are you going to do your own thing?
So Lady
I was at the
Isabella
Armors.
was.
Yeah, I
That's
went,
right.
Yeah,
Wolf,
well, no, I went to the armory.
Your name.
Oh yeah,
I
they
saw
were
you
with
at
me.
the armory, yeah.
So that would have allowed all 3 of you
We'll
guys
come
to
up
show
with
up
a
then. So the
Yeah.
whole party is now showing up.
And when she went to the arbor was both horrified and thrilled.
Yeah.
Shadow.
I am just going to allow it if that's the only magical enchantment that's on it, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
What's
that's
your?
all I was buying. It
what's
pretty
your
much wiped
character's
me out
name?
of money.
So they tell you it's going to take a week to craft, which is actually really fast.
Yes.
Like normally it's a moon or two, a fortnight or a moon or two.
That takes all the gold
it's
that they
actually
gave us
normally
plus-
a minimum of a month for each +1 or its equivalent.
Yeah, that's a moon.
And that's assuming you're not 27th in line.
Yeah, right, exactly. While they're making it. This is with the Crown's decree of you fucking make their shit.
But
Make my shit.
The DM has spoken. Shadow, what is your character's name?
Devrika.
Devrika.
Yeah.
So, okay, you
Yeah,
walk
right
in and you
down.
see this large 12-person table, or in your case a six-person table, already set up, and there's a full banquet. Like, there's a full turkey, there's a side of ham, there's potatoes and
I
gravy.
just
Handfuls
dash
of like
over.
face first into it.
I just kind of like crawl in the turkey. Just
And I've actually been watching some documentaries on medieval times, and I actually found out that depending on your station, and this is definitely true, there wouldn't be courses. So your desserts, your main meal, everything is already there,
Oh,
and
I'm
you just
so
grab what
excited.
you want.
I'll have
I'm
some Turkish
So
delight.
there's custards. The Turkish delight wasn't invented until like the year 1300.
Oh, we're good. We're
They
good.
were the Ottoman delights.
I'll have an Ottoman delight.
But there's some basic spiced custard pies, which you actually throw the crust away. There's there's
They threw
turkey
the
and
crust
ham.
away?
It's flour and water, and they bake the custard inside, so it's like plates. So it's that way they don't have to constantly craft new plates or dirty up all the dishes.
Today on Solomon's Grocery Games.
I just learned this over the last like 3 days, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so anyways, this whole spiel, you guys have got candelabras are all lit,
Yeah.
and you actually find that there's a fellow bard nearby, and he's already playing music for you guys. Just good, simple, jolly music.
Off camera.
No, I think we're good on
Like-
that, right?
No.
Coming
Oh,
along.
product.
Make sure that, yeah. Okay, so,
Everything else is
you guys feast what?
No, I was just like just clever product placement all around.
Yeah, right.
Sponsor.
We are sponsored by.
Wendy's.
Well, every time I take a swig of a Monster energy drink, I go hashtag not sponsored by Monster, hashtag Monster, please sponsor me.
You can't see.
Huh?
What? Did you not catch all that? Did you zone out just a little bit
It's
there?
free
No, I'm
sponsorship.
just.
she's not used to advertisement fast talk.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're all.
You guys all feast and you eat. And of course, the people at the Green Dragon, they find out that you are the ones that accepted the quest on behalf of the Wizard Merlin, and they bring out
Gold
even
Dragon?
more.
And the golden dragon.
Excuse me.
We said the green dragon, but you said the gold dragon.
Oh yeah, Green Dragon. You guys are at the Green Dragon.
We
Okay.
confused him.
That's right.
Sorry. But anyways, they find out that you guys are the people, and they actually immediately, you guys see someone sprint out of the inn, and it looks to be the cook, and he's sprinting and you guys are sitting there just feasting, just eating, whatever, having a good time. Next thing you know, you see the king's personal chef run through the door, and you know he's cooking. In other words, the chef here has requested that you guys get the king's personal chef to come and make a dinner for you
And
guys.
I asked you.
And your table starts getting cleared away, and next thing you know, over a couple of minutes,
So my custard.
the most amazing food that you've ever seen, with silver cutlery and
Wow.
and bone
Wow.
cutlery
Oh,
and
wow.
Oh wow.
I haven't seen food this good since I crashed Karen's
for a
wedding.
fluff humor thing, when they
That
reach
was
for
a
the
good
bottle
day.
of wine.
That was a good
I don't really remember it.
Me neither.
for sure. Speaking of that, bottles of wine that are laced with silver and oak around the outside come out too.
Ooh, I'm gonna have a bottle.
Hashtag Monster, please sponsor. Exactly.
So that bottle, cork,
Just stash it away. Nice.
Stash away some.
And you guys,
Oh shit.
unless you guys are going to intentionally go to bed early or anything like that,
so
it is one hell of a party. Next thing you know, multiple bards are all playing in a band.
We're gonna
they
play music.
coax you guys in.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
You all start
All right.
jammering together. It is a wild, raucous night, and everyone ends up just fading into oblivion.
At some point, I want to just open my bag and just like shovel some food in there for later.
Yeah.
It's like,
Exactly.
As I'm singing the
Wine
crying
bottles
game up on
disappear.
stage.
Yep, so many wine bottles disappeared this
Oh
night.
yeah.
Right.
Well, here's
They would know
what's
if I was
no.
really going to be funny.
And the lock show is
I'm gonna
surprisingly
distract
not
everyone
She
with
kinda
the
noticed
piano.
that she did.
no,
I literally
No. Yeah,
just
actually,
set 4
maybe
bottles of
not.
wine.
No, everybody
Oh,
sings
they
along
were in
with
her
the
bag.
piano.
Oh, you've got 4 bottles of wine in your
Oh,
bag.
that's heavy.
But that's what's going to be funny about it. She's going to be like,
Right.
So Nam is gonna rob what he can, as I
it's
did.
not robbery. It's
Well, whatever it takes, what he
reallocating
can.
yeah,
resources.
except I was
Exactly.
doing this. That's what I was doing.
It's-
For
I'm
us.
gonna sing.
Was while you
I'm
were
gonna sing the
distracted by
Piano
food.
Man,
Oh God. Okay.
and
I want to hear it. You named the song. I want to hear it.
sing us a song. You're the Piano Man.
Ding, ding, ding.
Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood
I'll
for
take
a
that.
memory.
Oh, is that bread?
And you got us feeling alright.
Maybe the
Autumn
next
and
part
delight.
should go la 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 dee dee da.
Point being, everybody's distracted. We get what we can while everybody's singing Piano
Roll a
Man.
sleight of hand check, since you're intentionally going out of your way. It's a 1.
No, it's
Plus
Oh God!
11.
You realized you get caught
God.
trying to pick the captain of
11.
the guard.
I'm not
A
picking
total of an
anybody.
11.
I'm just getting some food off the table.
Okay, fine.
No, but how messed up would that be
Hashtag
for
Piano
real?
Man. Hashtag triple platinum hit. Nice.
Billy
Nice
Joel.
chaos. All right. So, anyways, the next day, who's gonna be the first to awaken?
Not Nate.
Lady Isabella.
Of course she
Why?
is.
You are awoken.
On her
You're just
fucking game.
trashy.
Hey, you drank just a little bit too heavy, so there's a little grogginess to you, but
And the
Of
wine would
course
have been
you
a
can-
little bit better than I normally drink.
right. So, but regardless, you know, you're able to maintain your composure, and you were very noble throughout the night.
I want to try and hit on her.
You wake up next to a nice fella that took care of you.
Like him tall.
Oh
I'm
wow.
assuming.
Hey.
It was me. No.
You don't
This
have
man
to,
with a
of course,
mustache.
but I'm assuming so.
Well, then you're out of your element because I'm a human, not an elf.
Oh no. What have I done?
Well, joke's
What have
on
I
you.
done?
He's a gnome.
I like him tall.
His wife was an elf.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she was gonna.
It went on. There's no wife. My sister's a bitch.
Can go there right
Jesus
now.
Christ, guys.
I'm gonna go tune my lute.
All right,
Out
so
back.
you wake up. It's sun's barely creeping over the horizon, over the tops. You're used to getting up early every morning, anyways. You hear the first cock crow, and of course you're just okay. I guess it's time to get ready. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna prepare. Tell me, walk me through your steps in the morning.
Well, assuming I'm at home.
You guys are in the Green Dragon Inn.
Oh, still in the.
Yeah, you would have
Yeah,
still
we
been in
met
the
up
Green
there.
Dragon Inn.
Hmm.
You were tipsy enough to either need a direct escort, or in this case, you were, well, given an escort to the nearest bed.
It sounds like we've got an item though that's gonna take 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
So,
1 week.
Why don't we
I thought.
just? Yeah, it was just 1 week.
well,
Yeah,
and
1 week.
then I was gonna say, why don't we just plan to fast forward, chill?
We can. That's up to you guys.
I'm okay. I have
Yeah.
no other plans other
think I
than
got
being
it.
at the.
If we're going to be in town for a week, then
I think I got
my
everything.
starting will be to go
Got a
home
horse
and
to ride.
Oh, there you go.
And prepare and...
yeah.
And
Okay.
I'll spend time at the Temple of Kaelor.
And
Just
we're
don't
gonna
eat
Don't
it.
donate
Say
it.
goodbye to our
services.
family.
Now, are you
No,
actually
not, 'cause I have no
family,
family.
or are you accepting
It's funny
alms
'cause we're
for
alone.
services?
Only if they choose to. As in, I'm not
Well,
asking
yeah,
for anything.
we're gonna play
No,
music.
of course not. But you either your acceptance of
Yeah,
alms
let's
goes
just
to the
try and
temple,
make
or they
music
go to
off
you.
of people,
We're
or
basically-
make money off of plain our music.
Again, they're donations only.
Yeah.
It's a
I think
temple.
we're basically
Oh, then.
the white trash
Might
one
want
of
to
the
make it
Sherry.
out here and put in
Yeah,
So,
we've
like,
got the
half and half?
nicest
So
trailer
that's
in all
the
of
bottles
town.
of
4
wine.
bottles of silver wrapped
It
wine.
even has running water.
So, Luck Die, would you please roll me 7 percentiles and convert that into gold? Every number that you roll is a silver.
Okay.
We'll make it
How
quick.
about us?
Or no, sorry, they're going to be coppers, but convert it into the lower.
I'm excited to get started on our adventure.
You know
to
what
the
I mean.
Tower of Doom
Yep.
and death. Probably destruction.
82.
It's black.
82 copper for the first one.
So
That's
8
in one day.
silver.
77.
82, 77. Who's keeping track? No one's keeping track.
159.
Got it.
Are you keeping track?
70.
229.
37.
Okay.
Is 36.
31.
260.
60.
31.
16.
16. Yeah,
297.
16.
One more.
That was a shitty day.
What was that one?
16. And then 83.
Okay.
303 plus 10 is...
So, you want me to read through it?
313.
Yeah, that sounds right.
303 plus 10. You just add a 1.
Yeah,
Good job.
okay, I'm trying to... Look,
So-
I'm doing
so
this
that
all in
would-
my
that
head.
would-
Don't treat me like
so
I'm stupid.
for easy
Even
carry
math.
coinage conversion, 3 gold, 3 copper.
Do you even fake,
Yeah,
bro?
no, 3 gold, 1. Oh, I see what you're saying. 3 gold,
303 would be 3 gold, 3
No,
copper for easy
313.
carry.
313. So 3 gold,
1 silver.
1 silver, 3 copper.
You keep track of my
And
money
of course,
too, remember?
divide that in half to
Mostly,
give
yeah.
out to the Temple of Palor.
What? Did you subtract the money spent?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, you didn't spend that much.
No, I just bought the horse.
This is how much the cleric earned by healing the saint.
Oh, hey, and this week, can I see if I can get my riding dog, Flanders, some, like, leather armor or maybe, like, a pack to carry? A little...
Is it an actual riding dog?
Yeah.
How much
So-
did he say? Because I got
In,
$3.96.
Riding dog
in the
Flanders.
equipment of the player's handbook are saddlebags.
Did you write down
Yeah.
all the
Okay,
numbers?
alright.
And you do
And
need
because
an
The
you
last
exotic.
three were like
You
17,
do need an
13,
exotic
and 10.
riding
though.
saddle.
No, 82,
Okay.
77, 70,
I think it's
37,
exotic.
31,
Yeah,
16, and
it
83.
It would fall
I
under
don't-
exotic
I don't
just
know.
because
Here.
it's not a horse.
Right.
Go with whatever you think is
And
right.
I would recommend spending the money for a military saddle just because it helps you in adverse conditions.
Yep, I
Okay.
agree with that.
It's a little more expensive, but it
Military
gives you like a
exotic
+2
saddle.
Just
on
be
your
careful
riding
with that, 'cause
when
then
you
that's
have to.
What's
That's
the
5th edition. So
Oh,
don't
it
use
is? Do you have that other one?
that. Yeah, where's the other binder for the PHB?
I need some
I
stuff.
probably threw it away.
Whatever happened to you guys bringing PHBs?
They're 5th ed.
Yeah, 5th is the one that there's usually in
Sorry,
stores
sir.
nowadays.
Thank
5th
you, sir,
edition.
for allowing us to use your book, sir.
So every 100 is 1 gold.
100 copper is 1 gold, yeah. They're 10 to 1, 10 to 1, 10 to 1. So 10,
Oh, it is?
10 copper is a silver, 10 silver is a gold, 10 gold is a...
Oh, that's
No,
cool. I'll buy it.
50 gold is a platinum. I don't know the upper
No,
echelons.
do you
They're the
have-
weird ones.
Well, there aren't any
Shadow?
official above platinum.
Yeah.
Is it 10 gold as a platinum, though? Or is it 50 gold as a platinum?
5 or 10.
Shadow?
I don't remember.
Shadow.
It really depends
Do
on
you
your
have
game world.
the PHB?
Different people have different.
Hashtag 5th edition, hashtag wave of the future. 5th edition can burn.
Damn it, Adam!
We go down to one viewer. It's like, oh no, wait, hold on. We take that
I
back.
take that back, I take that back! Who is E1337
You know who
Chaos?
he is.
Is it your friend?
Yeah, you know who he
Probably.
is. He said he was gonna be a pain in the ass.
Nice. I like it. I like the
I like it too. Okay, so, and by the way, any viewers at home, if you guys want to intercede something, as long as it's nothing too crazy, I will be having the audience make decisions on behalf of the players, and I will also occasionally allow them to put something in. So,
You
fuck
won't.
'em up, boys.
Do it. You won't.
And
You
girls.
won't.
Start ship.
An orc walks into the bar. He's looking for a fight.
I'm playing the piano man. Nobody hates that guy.
He notices that it was you that picked his pocket last week.
I switched to Elton John, and I put on flowery garments, and I act super gay.
He looks at you with a twinkle in his eye.
Oh.
You can work this off.
I give him a nice wink, and but
Evil laughs, viewer interaction.
I'm gonna one up that. The barbarian squirrel
No.
across the room takes offense at your nut joke.
Barbarian squirrels. That's
Barbarian squirrel.
the conquest of our
Okay, anyways. So you got up in the morning, what are you going to do? Are you just going to get, like I said, are you, so this is a week later. A week passes, you get your armor.
Did you write down all
You
that?
guys, so the
Yeah.
wonderful
What way do we
meals, obviously the
Um,
king chef isn't going to serve you every
So,
week, but
she says it's $3.96.
you
which
guys get
means
good, solid
So
meals.
officially,
gold,
we get good meals, and
9
then the last
silver,
night before we
and 6
leave, we're
copper.
getting the
right.
Like
big-
the big thing, yeah. So this is still going to be the day after your huge party.
Got it.
I'll just let you hang on to it. I still have a decent amount of money.
So again, you wake up. You've got
By the way,
I mean, it's technically a hangover, but it's very
I was
mild,
using my
very,
services
very
at the
doable.
temple.
So that's
what
only you?
Yep, only me.
Oh, so you can erase that.
For what? Oh yeah, yeah. That wasn't for you to keep track of. You're a poor motherfucker.
So,
I'm okay.
hang my dress up, clean, mend.
Just get ready. All right. So to those in the audience that don't understand, Lady Isabella is a very proper, considering that she's a sea dog. But when she's not on the sea, very clean, very proper, very noble, and you would never assume that she's a sea dog. So.
Or a war mage.
Or well, especially not a war mage, because war mages that of themselves are something else.
Yeah, unlike most war mages who wear leather armor and have a shield and a spear, she does not wear armor per se. She uses her spells for armor.
You are awoken by the chants of your fellow clerics. The Pelorian temple has awakened for the morning, and they call to prayer. You probably. Oh wait, no, you wouldn't. You would be at Green Dragon Inn. You guys are all there, so you still wake up though. So you just get woken up by light or.
The last day, the bard's maid's like, "My lady."
Other than that first night of drinking and everything, I would have been at the temple.
No,
the
we're
big party
making
was
the
officially
dinner.
the last day.
It's the last day.
Oh, okay.
Since we're gonna have a week in there.
Gotcha.
And so Nam got his riding dog all barded up.
Yeah, so it would have
taken.
it would have only taken a few days to get a saddle taken care of, as long as you pay the full price.
Okay.
And of course, you have that signed decree of, hey, take care of these motherfuckers, or else, by decree of the king.
As this is going around,
all they need to do is you hold up that thing with the seal of the king, and they're like, "You're first."
Yep, exactly.
So as this is all going down, can I look around for anything that might help us on our quest in regards to myself having something to make me a little more stealthy or a little more critically-ish, like be it, a special dagger, some special boots.
In a week? No.
Damn it!
Got it.
Then, in that case, I'm just gonna spend the entire time singing, playing music, drinking, drugging,
Okay.
living the dream,
Not
and making
surprising.
money,
Rolling it.
hand over fist, because I sing a beautiful song after my bitch sister fucking ruined my fucking life. I like to write music and drink and drug.
Okay, that
Cool.
was dumb. That's not what I mean by role-playing radio. It's not that kind either, pervert. Now we know what's on. Oh, look at that blush.
So
I'm a furry.
So would this be one of the times to go, "Hey"?
Right. Okay.
Burke is concerned.
I think Holly's concerned too.
Did I not nail a role play right there?
Whistle cup.
Everybody
No.
went into roles immediately.
Willow Whistle Cup was.
Okay, so anyways, what do you do when you get up?
Who?
The locks up.
I just get ready because I imagine we're going to be heading out today.
Yep.
So I'm just going to make sure I have everything together and ready to go. And then head out down to get something to eat and drink before while I wait for everyone else.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming we would have agreed to meet at the stables at the gate, nearest the gate.
Well, you guys are all in the Green Dragon Inn. Why wouldn't you just meet there?
The Golden Dragon Inn.
Because the horses and stuff
He was
have
gonna
to be
say
in
it
the
if I
stable.
didn't.
This is true, but you guys would still want to make sure you guys were together as a group, then go to the stables, unless you hold your horses or whatever at separate stables. And would you guys have discussed that with one another beforehand? Which, that's
We were all
fine if you
at
guys
a
want to
dinner
retro.
table. I mean, I would assume we would have discussed something.
I mean, other than drinking and boobs and booze.
And
Even
Billy
if-
Joel. And Billy Joel.
Even if everyone's mounts
Medieval
were at
Billy
separate stables, they
Medieval.
would have been at the same stable for today.
Yeah, for sure.
Medieval.
If you guys were going to take off at the same time, I totally agree.
Can I buy crossbow bolts?
Not now.
God damn
Because
it.
it's the day after, dude. This is why you say this during the week.
I did. Okay.
Okay, so just to throw this out there,
This is why.
this is the one time I will allow retroactive action.
Oh, Pat takes notes for me, so.
This is the one time I will allow retroactive action. Does anyone need to do anything else in this week besides take care of yourself and just make sure that you're ready to go the night before? Okay. No purchasing shit then.
No, I purchased it. He had it kept track of it. It's.
You wake up. Are you guys going to be even sleeping in the same bedroom?
Always.
Okay.
Always?
We're buddies like that too.
Oh, we ain't.
She's my
I
familiar.
got my own bed.
You touched my sister. I wouldn't touch you.
Wolf and
15-foot
Willow.
Willie.
That bitch is.
Willow
Willie Whistlecup.
Willow Whistle.
Damn.
Willow Whistlecup.
Calm down with that Willow.
Woof woof.
Okay. You guys, and by the time these guys get up, the rest of you guys would have heard enough standard morning ruckus to wake up. Everyone needs to roll a standard fortitude save for me. It's everyone for the exception of the lady. This is to determine how bad your hangovers are. Or no, excuse
Sounds
me.
about right.
Is it fortitude save? Or is it just a raw con?
Constitution, I think.
Which is fortitude.
It would be a fortitude save.
Okay.
What am I at?
I don't want to talk about it.
What'd you roll?
Constitution.
4.
You rolled a 4. And what? Okay. So your DC is a 10 to have a mild, and it's going to be 15 to not have any effects whatsoever.
I have a 16.
You rolled a 4. So you have a pounding headache. You're going to take a -2 to all your rolls for the next 8 hours.
-2 for. I'm not even gonna take notes on that because if you forget,
Put it right here.
Write down that you get a
God
-2.
damn it!
You have better.
-2 on all ability rolls, essentially.
Yes, this is all your. This is including combat, concentration rolls, skill rolls, everything. That's what happens if you feel that bad. What'd you roll?
15.
15. You feel no effects whatsoever.
I'm a free
I
man.
had a 16.
Oh,
16, no effects whatsoever.
I mean, no.
9. So you're gonna have a hangover. It's not gonna be fully debilitating, but for the next 4 hours, you're gonna be taking a -1 on your rolls.
Can I roll to see whether I got laid?
No. Yes.
18.
Yes.
I'm feeling good.
Nothing whatsoever. And I'm just gonna assume that you were probably somewhere in the like 12 or 13 range.
I nailed a 20.
Oh, okay. Then you just felt
That's why I
nothing.
was like,
Does it help when I'm an elf?
Huh?
No, I probably took drugs and shit too. We'll just leave it at I got fucked. I got fucked up!
Whether it was by a male or a female, even he doesn't know.
Woo!
That's right.
Ow, sore ass! He's got a sore ass. That still didn't answer the question. That's the problem.
And we weren't asking about dinosaurs.
What?
Right. Exactly. Moving forward.
Who played Tyrannosaurus Rex?
What?
Nothing.
the orc.
Okay, anyways, so you guys all get together. You guys are, you guys get your morning meal in, which is going to be bread and cheese and an ale.
All that food I stole.
Which again, I actually learned about that. Like, apparently there was only one primary hot meal, and that was your lunch. Everything else was, you would get hot bread, but it was just cold cheese bread and then ale in the morning. Lunch was your hot meal, and then
My
dinner
favorite
was a
breakfast,
cold meal.
cold cheese and stale bread.
And ale.
This is what Nat
Always
lives
ale.
for.
Dinner was usually what was left over from lunch.
Yep. Or if you had to eat out shopping, it would have been a cold cake or something like that. Which cake is a relative term, which means just whatever. Usually lamb cake or
Anything
something.
in a low form.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for
Cake.
the knowledge, guys. I could
No.
not
Hey,
have
dude.
made it without it.
Dude, this stuff is pretty fascinating when you look it up. Oh, that's a little high. Okay, so anyways, you guys all mount up, you get outside the city gates, and of course, the gates have been closed because the meeting is officially over. You guys still have your rings if you want them. The guard, the head of the guard is there, and he does say if you want the ring removed, we can remove it, but otherwise, you're welcome to keep them.
If you keep it, you will have easier access back into the city next time.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I mean,
why.
I still have the mark.
The mark is to make sure that is to
Well, I
guarantee
know.
you come back.
Well, for sure, but if
Good
I
old
have the
Merlin.
mark, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, you can come back in.
They don't know what the mark is.
What?
The mark was
What is
by
that?
Merlin.
The mark was
Merlin's
made
the only
What
one
did he
who would
say
know
when he
the
put him
mark's
on?
there.
What?
Huh?
He said, "I will
it's a
kill
magic
you."
word.
and
No.
destroy
He
you."
had like that
Use
spell
this
where he's
It's not
like,
like a tattoo.
Shazam!
Yeah, no, yeah. Huzzah!
That's
The guards don't know what the
Here's some Red
little
Bull.
what the little mark means if they can actually see.
Right, they would just see at most they would see a tattoo.
It doesn't
So,
matter.
no.
You
And
guys have a
in
ring
most
between
cases,
the two.
wizard
You just
marks
have the
can
ring.
only be
Wow.
seen by other magic users.
I'm keeping my fucking ring. This thing's pretty. Plus, I'm too drunk to fucking deal with this. I'm dude. Just
Can I just have
guys
you
remember
remove
last
it?
night?
And
Yeah.
I'll keep it.
So they put that same weird device that clamped it on your finger, they put it on, and you just hear this snapping sound, and they just pull it off.
And your finger goes with it.
No, they keep the ring.
Oh, what?
Yeah, if it's taken off, the magic is destroyed, so they just put it away.
Can she have it back? It's obviously upsetting her garden, and
You're
I can
hungover,
sing
not drunk.
piano, man.
You're hungover.
You don't know how drunk I got last night.
He's still drunk now.
It's possible.
It is.
Cool.
Listen to Isabella.
Then let's up your modifier to a -4.
God damn it.
Had to push it.
That's
over.
fair.
If you're that drunk, you're inebriated beyond standard course, which means your armor's not properly fitted. Well, actually,
Water.
let's roll to see if you got your armor fitted
You should
properly.
drink some.
No.
Does he
To
have
be
armor?
hey,
Do you have armor?
yeah, I've got leather. But my buddy
Okay, so
always
you
makes
can't
sure
put that
I
on
keep.
wrong.
Yeah, you can. It's still leather straps and
That's
whatnot.
My
boy-
buddy-
That is my son Roy, who does the water business. Do not, okay? It's
No,
not
you
Nam's
look
job.
after me.
If
make
I
sure.
No, it's okay. That's fine. If I give a good berry, does that
All right.
hangover?
Cool.
No,
No,
it's
There's
just
some
your
water.
proper nutrients for the day.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw him some water and be like, clean yourself up.
No. The only thing that
You
could
schmuck.
remove that
Schmuckerson.
would be a
Can
neutralized
I roll
poison.
to see if I got sober?
Do you know the
enough?
history of the word
Like an
schmuck?
antitoxin.
Just asking.
I'm inventing it now, so.
I assume it's Jewish.
It's Jewish.
No, can I roll to see if my buddy took enough care of me to make sure I didn't get to a -4 and maybe it's just a -3?
Or at least get your
No.
armor on properly.
If you are inebriated and hungover, then you
God.
are definitely going to be at a severe disadvantage.
Alright, I'll be in the back.
Like, disadvantages can go all the way up to a -8, technically.
Thank God I
And
have
they
a
can
horse.
theoretically get worse if you're cursed and everything,
I've
too.
got a horse. I
And
can
they
run
can
away.
and they can in dumb luck situations actually save you.
Good deal on this trip. I'm probably gonna sober
You're so
up.
drunk you make
Mind
your-
altering effects wouldn't have as strong an effect on you. For example.
somebody's charging
Yeah, I'm
you.
an elf.
Make a ride check. Oh, you fall off your horse and the lance misses you.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
The drawback is you landed face first in a pile of poop.
Whoops.
Okay,
Not
so
the first time that's happened.
are you also going to get the ring removed?
Yeah.
Okay, so same thing. They take the thing that put the ring on. You hear a snap, and they take it off and throw the ring away.
Should I just keep my ring on?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my ring
The
on.
broken pieces.
Do you have a ring? I
Yeah,
thought
I had
I
a ring,
took
too.
one between the both.
Which-
Everyone got a ring.
Which is actually just pewter, but because there's magical properties embedded into it, it makes it look like
So
silver.
we'll just keep ours on.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so anyways, so you guys all mount up?
Yep.
Yes? Okay.
Well, not me.
Hey, can I ride on your shoulders, pretty please?
Sure, why not?
Yay! Don't get to ride.
It's not
I
like
crawl
she
right
should-
on up
It's
there.
not like she should be heavy enough to make a difference.
Right? This fucking elephant just
Of course, while
feels
she's
a
climbing
tick skitter up its back, and it just thunk,
and
thunk.
while she's climbing up, she seems a little lopsided, and you hear a clink in her bag, and she hears a clink in her bag.
Yeah, right. And all of a sudden, she just got really wet on you as the bottle of wine bursts.
No, don't worry. She just got excited.
Yeah,
Lick it up, Elf.
those two trunks looking
What
at
is
them
going
just
on,
made me.
man? Things are getting weird.
That takes double fisting to a new level.
Just out of curiosity, you've got a riding dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on a light horse.
We have
Okay.
a card.
And that's
We
20.
have a couple cards, don't we?
Light horse is 20 feet, right?
No,
No,
light horse is 40 or 50.
I think it's 40.
PHP. PHP me.
The riding dog is 50.
Hey, big guy. I know you can hear me. What is the movement range for a light horse?
Light horse.
Movement speed, I should say.
Not for 5th edition. Fuck 5th edition.
Oh, he's gonna come
So
back.
this has me feeling slightly uncomfortable now.
Why?
Because I'm on a heavy war horse.
Oh.
I'm a
Oh,
rogue.
so-
Why would I ride a war horse as a rogue?
No. A noble dressed woman is on a war horse.
Yeah, so you're the target. Who cares? Sorry, I'm
I have
drunk.
a movement speed of 30.
No, out of game, she was under the
Pretty
impression
good
that we
for
would be
big
expecting to
creature.
ride into battle, not,
Okay, no,
so
fine.
she wasn't
not
expecting
in
people
here.
to come up with.
Even
light
if I'm
horses.
riding into battle as a rogue, I am not going
What
to
do you
ride
use
in
your
on a
horse? Just a big,
freaking
like,
war horse. That
war
makes
horse or
no
just
sense.
a-
No,
Horse.
Monster Manual will give you.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Right here.
Let me see that book a moment.
Do I need to have hairless?
Just me, my boy, and his dog.
That's right.
There's
Flanders.
like
And my horse. I'm going to name my horse.
Hey,
I
shit.
don't have that written.
I'm going to call it Prius.
Alright, heads,
light
Rhode
horse.
Island. Tails,
Is that what
Cockapoo,
you're saying?
Shire.
Light horse?
Yep. No.
Either
According to the
Prius
SRD,
or-
it moves 60
Or
feet.
Nissan Skyline.
Yeah, horse light, move
Skyline
is
would be a good
60.
name.
Skyline.
You have a heavy war horse, you
Prius
said?
or
Yeah.
Skyline?
Yours is the
Odds or
slowest at
evens?
50.
Odds for Skyline.
And a riding dog.
Should be 50.
Hey,
Prius.
Prius
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
You got a Prius? How did you get a Prius?
That's
Well,
what
his
I named my
horse's name is
horse.
Prius. Is that a Prius or
That's
Nissan
cute.
Skyline?
I don't like
adorable.
it. I don't like it.
But
Horses are 50.
the gnome's dog
Yeah,
and my
horses
horse
are
is the only two that
Yeah, I know.
won't panic in a battle.
Thanks, viewer.
That's... Don't thank him. He's an ass.
Nope, sorry, a riding dog is 40.
40? Okay.
So
I'm at 60.
the shorty is the slowest move, and obviously you guys are going to move at the slowest pace unless someone is
Somebody have a
intentionally outpacing the
skateboard?
rest of the party.
Well,
I'm gonna throw my dog
we're
in a
pulling a
skateboard.
cart,
Slowest
though.
movement.
Do you
We're
not
pulling
have a
a
riding
cart. We're just
gonna
bit,
sit in
like
the cart.
animals
The
like that?
mules, the pack mules,
I
or donkeys, whatever
She's
we
right.
got, they are not going to
Yeah.
move more than
Okay,
whatever,
so
30,
And I only
yeah.
get
Well,
that
if you've got mules, then we're at a base move of 30.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
she's at 30 anyways because she doesn't
you're
have
good.
anything to ride.
What's your Oh yeah, Devrika.
That's fine.
So at 30 feet, and that means that a 2-week standard ride, or no, excuse me, it was a 2-week walk, so it's going to take 2 weeks to get there. Okay, so
So we're right back at square one.
yeah. Day 1, section 1. Luck die. Give me a percentile, please. Let's see if you guys have
So
any
Devrika,
encounters.
you ever
62!
you ever hang any dead
Okay.
bodies on those horns? They're pretty cool.
8 hours of ride? No,
Okay,
go
cool,
figure. The
cool.
first 8 hours
That's
outside
fine.
of a major
That's fine.
city.
That's fine.
No major. Nothing happens.
So
You guys
what-
stop for your midday meal, you eat, you continue on.
And
You
after
from
that 8
around
hours,
here?
I've sobered up.
Where are you from?
The forest.
Which means now you're down to a
Whoa,
minus
hey, guess
4
what?
because
Me
you're still
too.
hungover.
No,
and
I
you're
was
still
at a
feeling
minus
the
As you
effects.
can
4
imagine,
already,
I know
so I'm
my
at
Oh, sorry, you're
myself,
minus 2.
I've been all over the forest.
Oh.
Quite a few adventures. This one time.
At band camp?
This one time at band camp.
Look, no one talks to Nam that way unless it's me.
Hey, trying to talk to Wolf here.
Sorry, I got a headache, man.
He's talking to the thing with titties.
I thought you were supposed to be hitting on the gnome.
What? I like my
No.
waist tall. I mean,
That
I
gnome,
know my
that's-
waist
Oh, this
talking.
gnome likes elf women.
Yes.
He
No,
likes
it's cool,
all
it's cool,
women.
man. I'm not hitting on anyone. It's fine.
He's talking to me about the elephant
He
chick
starts getting
last
all
night.
sweaty, and he's like, "What? No, no one's getting hit on. What? Who did that?
Who did that?
Hashtag poor flute. What?
Whose flute?
Oh, I got it. He wants a song. All right.
Oh,
Time for
God.
Nam to break out his lute. Wolf, this one's for you.
Oh.
You're tall and you're slender, and you're from the forest. And though I do not know you, I wish I knew you, Morris, than I did before us.
This one time at band camp?
Very good. Roll a d20 just to see.
How was your
impressed I am.
perform?
20. Fucking
No shit.
Love it.
So that's a good performance.
Pretty good then. Like, you can keep that one, Wolf.
Oh, clap for you.
No way.
Begrudgingly.
My wolf friend wags its tail.
What did you roll
I really
for?
wish this light was brighter.
I know.
It's pretty
It works
bright.
horrible. It works horrible on these sheets for reading.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
I forgot
get you
about
some
the wolf
reading glasses.
It's not reading glasses. It's the way it shows on this ink.
Well, you are blind too.
So would my riding
I'll
dog be
get him
like as
reading
tall as your
glasses.
wolf companion?
Holly, use Holly's glasses.
No.
Okay, so
They're
that's
like magnifying glasses.
so I added. I rolled 26 on my singing altogether
Oh, okay. That's
because I kind of got caught up in it.
that is a think that's still a good. It's
16 to
25 and
22.
then yeah, I think it's
As
just from
soon as-
25 all the way up to 35 for
As
grade.
soon as Isabella tried to be all pompous, I went to try and add something to my buddy's performance.
Yeah, let's see how he fumbled this shit. Yep.
Wait, add your
A
performance
3.
skill. Hold on. He does this for a living. He gets bonuses.
He does this for a living.
You rolled a 3.
You didn't write down your performance
Yeah, I did.
skills,
Yeah, I did. It's
so-
right here.
Oh, here it is. 4.
Perform, sing.
So
4.
7.
No, it's a 5 because I still have the -2.
Yep.
He's like,
That sounds great.
let me show you piano.
I got caught up in singing with him,
I love
but there's probably nobody in the party that understood my singing.
Oh, are you singing in a...
Draconic.
Oh, okay. Well, does anyone speak Draconic?
Who cares about Draconic?
Wizards.
You do?
Can I have
Sorcerers.
some water?
Oh shoot!
Wizards
I
and
know Draconic.
sorcerers, because that's like the primary
So two-
language for spells.
No, wait, hold on. No, that was.
Hey, Willow.
No, I know Gnomish.
So
Can I have
technically,
some water?
singing in Draconic would be
I'll
really
give
weird.
you
Because
a
it's a
good
very
berry.
guttural, I think. In
Thanks.
theory, supposedly it's very
welcome.
guttural, coarse language.
I'm gonna
make
give it.
that
I'm gonna
shit
give a
all
nod
day.
to
My
My
Ladies
background
Good.
is such
Good
Hey,
that
I worked
spend
hard
most
on
of the
that.
time in
I'm
the
hungover.
monastery. So, Loxo and common.
You
Most
don't
of the
get
languages
any
I
more
know
good
would be
berries,
ones
you
that people
jackass.
already know.
It tasted
Because
good,
that's what
but my
Morris Dawson
stomach
hers.
hurts.
Okay.
I like this whistle call.
Okay, so anyways, second 8-hour shift. So you guys are done with lunch. You
Yes.
move on for the
You don't
next
like me, do you?
the next half of your trip.
And I'm sober.
23.
Nothing else happens. You guys have finally exited the official realm of the main capital city. You guys are getting into the outskirts of the farmlands. And you guys, there's no inns nearby, but it's still fairly, plowed, farmed land nearby. And you guys finish the day. No one's really around. Yeah, you guys
Farmland?
stop.
Sleep time!
Let's raid Farmer Maggot's crop.
Alright, who's first watch?
If
Thanks,
if
Pat.
there's farms
That's
nearby,
first
I will speak with one of the farmers about being able to crash in their barn.
That's
Okay.
Willow.
So yeah, along the way, near the end of the trip.
Because we're still pretty close to town, it's fairly civilized yet.
Yep. So yeah, you'll find a farmhouse nearby. It's a couple. I mean, you guys might have to go a little bit out of your
I'm
way.
gonna burst open the door and rip off my shirt. Hey, I'm here to party! Oh no, wait, hold on.
Right. So you go and you approach the door. You'll see that
The
you'll see
Loxo
there's
and,
a candle lit
and Willow
inside.
sneak out. We don't know this person.
You don't hear anything, but well, no, you'll hear some shuffling of feet, and then the door kind of creaks open a little bit.
As always.
Yes.
Greetings,
Sneakily.
I am the Lady Isabella, traveling with the party. May we sleep in your barn this evening? There are 6 of us all together.
6.
I'm a gnome though, so I only.
We are on a
half
great
of it.
quest.
I know, I'm good.
We are
You-
trying to
I'm
save
good
the realm.
outside.
I sleep in the forest.
You're-
We sleep
you-
outside.
You may,
Everybody.
but only if you take care of your own animals and don't make any messes.
It will be clean when we leave.
Very well. The well's out back. Have access.
Thank you.
There's hay for the animals. You can feed them. Just take care of your own animals, please. They reach out their hand. What do you hand them?
Gold piece.
The door slams. You hear, "Boy, get up! Boy, serve to the people!"
That will not be necessary, thank you, sir.
I don't know.
You see this
Sure.
like 12-year-old little teenage lanky ass boy come outside and he's, "I hear you guys need some help. Here, let me take your horses." You just gave them more money than they probably would earn in easily 2 months.
Nice.
You got any booze?
I
Hey kid, you ever seen a
You
dead
hear a
body?
very audible, "Hmm."
do. Oh.
I'm gonna say to the kid, hey, you want to see a dead body?
Please
What?
do not.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, okay, it was a bad idea. You're right. It sounded better in my.
No, that wasn't me saying that. The kid says that. He goes, "What?"
No, that's what Nam says. He says, no, you're right. No, it's never mind. And he just rolls over.
Oh my god. So he takes your guys' horses, he leads you to the barn. He actually tries to make beds out of the hay and try to be all nice for you guys. He runs and grabs buckets of water for the horses, and then he grabs a second bucket of water for you guys. grabs a towel,
Oh.
brings out a small
And
jar
we're
of some wine.
outside, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of sitting outside in the barn. I don't like buildings.
inside things.
Oh, I'm gonna go outside too and sit next to him. But yeah, barns are stupid.
This city.
Well,
Fuck barns.
and they would be perfectly comfortable sleeping on the ground.
No, they would, but I'm more getting a chuckle at this shit.
I will
The city rat that's like, man, I hate the rain, I hate the mud. Nah, fuck the inside, man. Yeah, I'm totally an outdoorsy guy. Like, I like the trees. They're cool. They talk to me sometimes.
I love
He's
camping. You ever
trying
looked
to
at the
impress
stars?
you.
Like,
Stars are cool. Have you
love-
seen them?
I love that
I'm gonna
really
survey
bright
the
line.
ranch.
And just-
In the darkness, I'm gonna survey the ranch.
You're gonna spend time surveying. What do you mean by surveying? Just
I'm gonna
like,
walk around the perimeter of the property, just check shit out. I'm still like, I finally am not hungover. I just want to stay sober for the moment, and I want to
He's a
check shit
rogue.
out.
He needs
Okay.
to know where the bolt holes are.
Exactly.
Okay, sure.
No stealing.
Yeah, no
I'm
stealing
gonna send
from
my
these
wolf
nice
to walk
people.
behind you and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
By the way,
No,
the fact
don't worry,
that Country Bumpkin gave you guys wine at all, they're treating you holy shit nice. Country Bumpkins don't drink wine very often.
Well,
sure
wait,
shit
wait,
Like that
wait,
is a
here.
that is a very high
I'm
intel.
gonna-
Wisdom, right?
I reach out my hand
Perception,
to the
wisdom.
boy.
No, it's intel.
Intel. So 14.
I reach out my hand to the boy. I don't have much, but thank you very much.
He holds out his hand.
And I give him 5 good berries.
Oh, he looks at him and he goes, "What's this?"
They're good berries. They're good for
They're good for you.
they're
Your
good
dick.
for you. No,
Thanks.
no.
Unless they rich
No.
Country Bumpkin.
For
he says.
descriptive purposes, think grapes.
They're
Well,
good
no,
stuff.
I know, but oh, are you trying to tell the kid this?
Yeah.
Grapes?
But they'll
Just
feed
eat
you
one
for.
every
Okay.
day. They'll
They're-
feed you for an entire day.
Okay.
Them's good eats, boy.
That you just gave
This-
a teenage
As you're
boy,
like looking
aka
up
the
at him.
bottomless
Them's
pits
good
of
eats,
humanity,
boy.
food that will last him all day in a bite or two. Was it grape wine or barley wine? So this probably would have been a grape-based wine, but it would have been a spiced wine. Spiced wine.
Spice rhyme.
Them spicy
Sure,
rhymes.
Back then,
Spiced
almost
I'm
all
all
the-
about
We
spitting
spit
out
on
those
the
spicy
spicy
rhymes.
Now ales weren't. Ales were really rich in barley and really
I
rich in
feel like
hops.
every time we get a new
14,
viewer,
sir.
we're like, all
Do
of
I
a sudden
notice
going,
anything important around the perimeter?
No, not really. You'll see that the fences are fairly mended. You don't see anything odd. You see some gopher holes. No, nothing that would give you caution.
Okay, I'm gonna go and lay down.
Same here.
I'm gonna pull out my fishing
I am
rod and be
oot.
like, hey, Wolf, you want to go on a late night fishing hole venture?
You want to watch me
With
go
your
stick
buddy
my
Nog?
stick in the wet stuff?
It's gonna be great.
Is
Is
there
there
on the
even a
elves?
place to fish?
I like
Is
that.
there even
No.
a water source that close by?
each
No,
their
I mean
own.
there's a water well.
I mean, he's from the city. He
He
doesn't
just
know
he
what-
takes a fishing rod and sticks it down the well. I'm gonna catch me a
You can get some
salmon.
big ones in these wells. I've done it.
Maybe he could play a bard song to conjure a fish.
To conjure a fish.
Conjure.
So
Conjure.
they're outside. They're outside.
No, I went and laid down.
Okay.
So he comes back in after a
So he
short
comes
time.
back in
I
and lays
checked the
down.
perimeter. I did the
He's-
I
smart
just found a
thing.
quiet
I am
corner.
a shriek.
He's trying to
Curled
fish
up
in the
in the-
well.
yep.
The girl,
That's
the
right.
druids are outside.
The cleric's just in a corner, sleeping.
I am
Okay.
a shriek.
I'm somewhere near the cleric.
Is anyone
Not
gonna take
hitting on
watch
the elephant.
anyways?
That was the purpose of my walking around, so I did my job.
Okay.
And I'm tired.
And the barn's not like next to the road.
no,
it's
in
a
my
little ways
head,
out.
yes, I drank too much.
So how
True.
long did you spend walking around? Is the question.
Enough
Like
to
an hour.
An
walk
hour,
around.
4 hours.
Say an hour.
It would have been.
How
about
long
an
does
hour.
it take to walk around the property? That's how long I spent.
Yeah. So we did a single walk, which would have been about an hour.
So they're all asleep, so now
Okay,
we roll.
because there's
Please
property
read.
here
We
that
hear
would
any
take
strange
you a
noises.
week to walk
78.
around.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming
No,
it's a
not in
dark
this
and
case.
rainy night.
No, it's not dark and rainy.
Oh.
It's actually open skies. This is well into the spring, not quite summer.
The reason I'm asking
'Cause
this
it's what,
and trying
April?
to clarify is that means when he comes back in, he will see me doing my battle exercises.
Oh, okay.
I don't care about that. I'm going to sleep.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's
I mean, is that not accurate?
I'm gonna watch.
it's not about that. It's just so that people know.
Yeah, no.
I'm naturally light-footed anyway, and
Said, fuck your exercises.
really-
I'm awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run in and be like,
I've
oh, I have a
never
headache,
played
I'm
D&D.
hungover, this jackass is exercising.
Gaming Queen says
Fuck
so.
you!
They've
No,
never
I'm gonna
played
go in and
D&D.
I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Gaming Queen, you've never played D&D, really?
It's so much fun.
Oh,
You
gotta
should totally
it.
try, for sure.
It's great.
You won't.
And if
You
you
won't.
if you don't have enough friends nearby that play, and you don't have a local, so we in Missoula, we have something called Muse Comics, but there's a lot of stores out there that just host a lot of role-playing. If you don't have something like that, then go to roll20.net and just sign up for a free account and sign up for a free game that's going on. They'll jump you in. You can use your webcam and your laptop or desktop, and they tell you a story and throw a map online. In fact, next week, our map will be on the computer.
Again, that's roll20.net.
I ain't got no
Sponsor.
one that is patient enough. Well, actually, what you can do then is one of my next streaming nights, not on Monday, but maybe tomorrow night, I can sit down with you, show you how to create a character,
Do you want to play stream?
and that way you can get signed up with a couple of different characters online for you.
Yeah, it's gay as soon as you cross the streams, you're right.
Automatically gay.
But if I close my eyes,
So.
So,
She rolled a
I
78.
did 72.
Or 72, sorry.
okay. Nothing happens. You guys wake up the next morning.
Thanks.
And
The boy is there. He helps you water the horses again. He'll actually... Now, the food they do provide. Anytime you stop and stay at someone's place, they're going to offer you to take care of the horses. They don't necessarily want to clean up after the horses, though now the boy is. Because you gave him a fucking gold piece.
I'm gonna start to pack up my shit and at least pat the little bastard on the head and give him another, let's give him 5 copper pieces.
Okay, yeah. To him, that's like a week's worth of work. He works for free for Dad.
And I'm gonna lean down and I'm gonna be like, son, you see the problems that come with being me. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You'll find a gnome friend of your own one day and you'll be able to go on an adventure and lose your life in a horrible experience. This'll get you on your way.
He just looks at you like mystified, like, what the fuck?
I
Just
pat
kinda-
him on the back.
I get that all the time.
My size, it would be on the butt. I'm not gonna pat him. I'll pat him on the back of the knee.
Come here, little boy.
No, it'd be, come here, little boy.
This reminds me of church!
Oh, God. No, Daddy, no! Mommy said that's her honey pot.
Father Jeremy! Don't touch me there!
so,
Alrighty.
as,
Onward.
thank you.
I suggest we eat something and head out.
Yep. You guys getting up and getting ready at the day, it's generally, I'm going to assume that you guys get your shit, for lack of a better term, shower, shave, and eat.
Yep.
Pastor Whiteley, no!
God.
Oh gosh. Okay, anyway, so actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull out my laptop. That way I can just have all my books right.
Alright, what's next for our motley crew?
Alright, so you guys start on your adventure. Give me a roll. There's actually gonna be a higher chance of a
44.
Yeah, as we move out, we get further into the wilderness.
yep, so your chances of running into something get higher and higher. So that's low enough to the point where first 8 hours go by, no big deal.
What kind of weather are we looking at today?
Still,
A standard
it's
day's
cloudy, but it's nice. Still,
A
still
standard
warm.
day's travel is 8
Right, give
hours.
us some walking too.
Depending on if you guys are heavy travel, then it'd be 8, and then usually you'd stop and then travel for like another 4.
You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine.
That's right.
I'm
I wish we could have mixed
I'm
crowds
like
of people all the
dancing
time.
around the Loxo's feet, just kind of like weaving in between.
Yeah, get them real close.
Funny. Oh, by the way, so one thing I am gonna do is we are eventually gonna get a webcam for every single person. So that way we'll actually have what a lot of other players that do D&D online do, where you'll have the central gaming table, like just the map in the center, and then the people scattered all the way around, so that way they can see the individual person.
Cool.
Those cameras are actually pretty.
People.
Those cameras are pretty cheap too. They're $50 a piece.
Those poor people.
That's cheap for a good webcam.
Those poor people.
Right.
I am a poor person.
Alright, so
No,
we...
the poor people who gotta see me.
You mean Lady Isabella. Our beautiful and majestic Lady Isabella
You have
has
to
been the
wear a
one who's
wig.
mostly moving the story along,
have
just
a
for the
red wig.
record.
Oh my god, you gotta wear the red wig.
We're also
you're
heading
with
to
this,
a large black tower full of magic and destruction, I think, right? And death.
Name
For who?
placement product.
We're heading to a large black tower with all
We
that.
just discussed
Yeah, pretty
this. It's rude.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
No,
the general idea
it's
of where we're going.
Rude in general. Shouldn't be touching it.
It's
Just
just
try to be
because
respectful.
pork just makes things ceremonially unclean. So if it accidentally hits something.
I'm being respectful, butthead.
Yeah, I know, it's a fucking miracle too.
Exactly.
He's
But
getting
once
rude
in
in
your
his
life
respect.
where
I sobered up. Plus and or minus 0 to my
That's
ability
because we ran out of
scores.
booze last night.
That's fair, but point is I'm thinking clearly and I'm a little bit angry because God, just
Yeah, the drunk's going hard clean.
Oh man, right?
little do you know I have a flask in my
I was about to
pouch.
say, I'll give you a little bit of hair of the dog.
I bought it before we left.
Clink, clink.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
so anyways,
Those are probably 100 gold each.
Otherwise I'll get out of hand.
when you guys
Alright.
stop, you guys
It's a
eat your
little-
lunch, you guys are getting ready to go. I want everyone to roll a spot check for me, please.
Okay. Let's check that spot.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Did anyone
Mine's
beat an
not bad.
18?
I know.
no,
I need more light.
I got 12.
I got a one.
This ink just blends in with this light. It's
There's a light
hard for me to
behind
read.
you.
Yeah.
That light doesn't work.
I bet if you plug it in, it does.
New subscriber, Humble Hufflepuff. Thank
In
you
order
very
to
much
plug
for
it
the
in, I
subscription.
gotta unplug one of these 12
I'm a
items here.
fellow Hufflepuff too! Yay!
I'm Draco Malfoy.
No, you're not.
You're
You're
not.
just gay.
You're too pretty.
My last name is Potter.
I'm Bond. James Bond.
Yeah, and you're too ugly.
Just kidding, I'm named
Aw.
Foodle.
Perks natural.
Alright, let's have a talk.
You're too pretty
Oh,
to be Malfoy, and he's too ugly to be Bond.
have a competition.
Aw.
Fair.
No, that is not fair.
Burke is crap.
No, he said I was the pretty one, so he called Pat the ugly one.
Pat's Goyle.
That goes.
That
Do you know who he's talking about?
Yes.
Do you
They're
not?
both ugly.
Wow,
Goyle's
but
super
one's fat
ugly.
and one's skinny.
Goyle's the fat ugly one.
Alright,
All right,
so
cool.
Sean, this you're gonna have to set up over there. And
There's nowhere to plug it
This
in.
is
over
all
here.
part of the
plug is
game,
full.
don't
no, they're not
worry.
awful. You'll just have to scoot the tower away from the power strip.
And if you don't successfully accomplish this task, you forfeit all experience.
Moon kitties. I'm gonna say those are moon kitties. I like
Alex
them.
says Pat is
Thank
at
you.
least Hermione.
At least Hermione.
But only first year
Thanks,
Hermione. Before she got cute.
No, you're Cat Hermione.
Well, if you've
Cat
got,
Hermione? Oh
Yeah, when
man.
she did that fucking spell
Yeah.
thing.
if the tripod is set narrow, I can set it on top of this black case.
That's as narrow as it can get.
Alright, time for a new song. Wolf is the light of the land, and though she didn't know it, she was in my God's plan. His name's Farlon, and he's here to guide my
Do
way.
you say Farquaad?
So as long as she's here on this path, I will stay. Good harmony, good harmony. Nail it.
Stay away from that. It's trouble.
No, I am not trouble. Oh wait, I should see if I heard you.
That might be able to
I
plug
did
in
hear you,
behind
and
the
I
chair
am not
too, Sean.
trouble.
I wasn't talking to you, poodle. Damn poodle.
Hey!
Flam poodle, whatever your name
Let's keep
is.
yelling now.
Karen! No,
Hey. Hey.
sorry, I was having flashbacks to my ex-wife.
And she's a
Carl! I gotta find Carl!
Carl, you can't do that. That kills people.
Yeah, you might have to
Nailed it.
screw it in too. And then there's two switches. Just screw it.
Anyway, I got an 18 on my spot check.
Okay, so you see this. Anyone else got an 18 or higher?
I don't want to tell you what
There's
we
a
got.
1 count?
There's a 2 count.
Would someone be awesome enough to be willing to... Actually, I'm going to ask Stacy to do it. I mean, Shadow. Who's Stacy? I don't know who the fuck Stacy is.
I'm Stacy.
Her mom's got
No,
you.
I'm
23.
Stacy.
Yeah, okay, you
There's
definitely
no
see
place to plug in.
Okay, then you'll have to do the power strip.
No, I mean there is no place to plug in.
So run me the cord this way.
So unplug the big
it's a good
tower
idea.
and plug it into that then.
How do I know what the big tower is?
There's a giant cord coming out of the back of it. You follow it to where it's plugged in.
So it's plugged into the wall.
No, it's plugged into the power strip.
That power strip right there.
He knows what the power strip is.
Well, no.
Let
I'm
me
just pointing out.
let me ask my questions for myself on this one, please.
Yeah.
I
That
didn't
way-
ask a question. I pointed out a power strip.
It's true, you did. But that's
It's
not
been a while
business.
since I sat on somebody and farted.
Good luck doing that with me.
I'll hold him down.
Sean will catch you.
I'll hold you down.
He's pudgy, but he can be fast.
I'm surprisingly fast for my
Is
size.
everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Your advantage is I have limited durability now.
Yeah.
Let it
Okay, what do we see?
Would you be willing to go put one of my drinks in a glass for me, please?
off the back.
Fine.
The good
Whoa, damn. Both
There
of
you
them.
Hey.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, you better be able to
That's
read it now.
And I've got 4 more. Or 3 more.
Promise?
Yeah. We'll just get
All
crazy
right.
up in here. Alright, anyways.
Oh,
So, 18 and 20 what?
3.
23.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
Oh, I
very
gotta wait
bright.
for her to come back. Oh my god, so bright.
So bright.
You're not.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, so not quite.
Alright, so what'd she spot?
I gotta wait for
Yeah, what did the
Shadow to
tiny
get
one
back.
spot?
Right? The midget is the one who sees this thing way off in the distance.
No, she
What
was
the
up on
hell were
Lux's
we
shoulder.
doing to where we rolled a crit
I
fail
mean,
and
you
a 2?
probably had a thumb in your ass. He probably was the one holding the thumb.
We were just trying to see if it fit.
It's
and
name approved.
Distracted
She
me.
was giggling, watching, almost getting off on it.
The wolf was sitting uncomfortably in the corner.
Yeah, just like.
Why am I here with these people?
My wolf left. She just want to be around you.
What? She's probably off with my riding.
Oh yeah,
dog.
did I tell you
I'm
guys my
confused
wolf's
fuck.
name? Right, so my name
I'm
is
stealing
Wolf.
some of this.
And
My
you're
wolf's name is Silvermist, protector of the forest.
Really?
an elegant name for a pooch.
Alright, I like it.
My horse is
you
called
should be able to
Prius.
unscrew it.
But okay.
And it won't come near any of us except them two.
Never mind.
I'm on a snuggle, Silver Mist.
Would you...
Silver Mist?
Silvermist.
Alright.
Yeah, it's muted. Would you like a fat tire?
Oh!
What's that?
You gotta finish those first.
Yeah.
It's muted.
What does
You would
that
like
mean?
No, Holly, have this.
Sure.
I think
You
our
don't know
viewer
what
is
that
very
is?
No.
confused.
It's beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
She knows what it is.
She
Yeah,
doesn't
okay,
like-
I got it now.
She doesn't like it though.
No, of course not.
Then have this.
I'll drink that too. This is some nice
they're
pineapple
in the
juice.
small fridge back there. Go ahead and go grab
I
one.
love
Just make sure that they're
pineapple
not on screen and that they are in a glass as well as.
Yeah, they're not screwed.
Oh my good golly
Look
gee
at
willikers.
that
Look at that
Head.
fucking head. Okay,
You give
I'm
way
I'm
too good
unmuting.
head.
Your head is next level.
Is that all of it?
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Babe.
Damn,
Babe.
that's not very
Babe.
much.
Babe. Babe.
Good grief.
Mine's better.
What?
Hers are Reds.
Apple cider.
I ate some of your
Okay, sorry about that,
by the
guys.
way.
I'm back. Oh no, I'm not. Now I'm back.
There we go. We're talking about stuff we can't talk about.
It's not family friendly.
They were talking about my mom.
That's
about
why
Full
she's not
House.
family friendly.
Oh.
Self-burn.
Okay, so what do we see?
Alright, so those who are able to see, aka rolled an 18 or higher, off in the distance, you see smoke. Barely visible. But the longer you wait, the darker it continues to get.
Uh-oh. Hey, everybody.
Looks to be about an hour's ride away.
Look it!
Really?
I'm gonna look over
Get
there.
down. Oh, baby.
What the hell are you doing? Oh my god.
I'm gonna look over
Do you need
there.
a cup?
Such an immature
I need a lighter.
stream.
Can I have a lighter?
Why is it immature?
Thanks.
Yes.
Just a lighter
It's just our life.
or
Is that
something.
Skyrim music?
Yeah, it is, actually. I just noticed that.
So-
I don't have one.
Pat.
Great
So-
product placement.
You got a lighter?
Well, I
Miss-
suggest we head towards the
Miss-
smoke,
Opener, yeah.
since there might be some people who need some healing
He's got you an
services. Maybe.
So you point this out?
Yep, I'm pointing it out. I see smoke in the distance. Something might be in trouble. I suggest we
What
head that
direction is it compared to where we came from?
It's in the same direction. Oh, it's in the direction of the general direction of the tower.
Alright, let's go to it.
The
Come on, Domino's. Everybody, let's go.
Whistle cup. What the
I don't know.
fuck are
King
you
and Queen just
singing?
is out of this.
I've never heard of
Greatness.
way.
The reason I asked is my
You
concern
just
was
don't know great
maybe
music when you hear
one
it.
of the farms
The
behind
bar.
Guys.
My
Remember
concern was whether or not it was from one of the farms behind us.
Oh no, yeah. Thankfully no.
But that's why I'm
No, I
trying
get
to
it.
make sure.
I get it. Yeah, no, it's further to the east.
Check.
So you guys,
Excuse me?
we no longer have music because apparently it's dead
No, it's fine.
No.
It's still going.
Oh,
on my phone
spilled on myself.
So
Aren't I? A trap.
and Bluetooth.
That's on my
Beautiful.
hand.
Hey.
Can you
Beautiful.
turn that off?
You get it? Pat, you get it?
Oh, I
Blue.
get it.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, I get it.
It's JBL2, something like that.
I'm sure it will
What's
be.
this one over here?
Thanks, Boo.
Yeah, I got you. There we
Okay.
go.
Did you tell it to start trying to pair?
It's supposed to
Hey,
just
trash
pair.
bag.
Trash bag's over here.
Where?
Can you see that one more time, Pat, before you sit down?
Sure.
Thanks.
You have to press and hold the pairing button.
now you said it's about an hour away. Is that an hour by foot or by horse?
In an hour by your guys' maximum move rate.
When
Oh,
we're all
so
together.
how
It's
far
trying
is
JB
it going to
clip
take
two.
us?
So an hour at a base move of 30.
Right.
Okay.
Well, yeah. That'll be fine.
Oh,
Nailed
it's okay, it's durable.
it. Nailed it.
Because
Alright.
I'm pretty sure the Loxo can't actually run for an hour straight.
No,
No.
not without making continuous comm checks. So, alright, you guys spend... It'll take you a little bit more than an hour. That's why I said approximately an hour. It takes you guys about an hour. And by the time you actually get to the outskirts of this farm, you will... The smoke has blackened even further. And you will see a building on fire and a barn that looks like it already burned down. The fields are completely black, and the road is super thick black, like it's covered in something.
I'm gonna go over and poke it with a stick.
Just the black stuff on the road?
Is it just ash?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
Okay.
Do I need to roll poke with stick? That's some good head.
Yeah, take a sip.
Thanks for this great head.
You're real wet there.
I'm good at it.
You're wet head.
I'm good at getting.
Okay, it's almost as though you were riding a bike and got a flat tire.
Ah.
So
Wow.
she's poking the stuff with the stick.
Yep, so you poke the gray stuff with a stick,
Black
and
stuff.
it's just hard ground, but it's like it's been dyed or tainted black.
Interesting
I use
stuff.
that word very particularly because the cleric Loxo.
See.
So should I do a knowledge religion or
Where you
arcana?
want to sit down?
Would be better.
Mighty tasty.
Either or.
Either or.
I'm gonna run over to the house
No.
and create water.
So you're gonna try to start putting out the fire? Okay.
Yeah. Cause I'm cool like
So you're
that.
like, poke, it's black, it's weird, fuck it, I'm gonna go play with the fire.
14.
That's 4 gallons of water.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is.
But how many times can you do that?
Defeat Westeros!
I don't know.
Is there a well nearby that I could check for?
Well, it's pretty deep.
Well,
Any source of water?
Pretty Deep thought for a shallow mind.
No, he's the smart one in the group.
You don't even
Okay.
have great
Jeez.
water.
I follow him.
Just because I'm
there-
small in stature does not mean I'm small in intellect.
Yes, there's
So I
it.
only got 14.
So which one are you trading out for?
Not really dark hunter.
Alright, so I'm
You don't
gonna
know
go.
what this is, but
I'm gonna
you
go
got
ride my
you
dog
What you
Flanders.
do is you'll toss 4 gallons of water on
I'm
it.
Then
gonna
I
go
gotta-
ride my dog
Okay.
Flanders over to the well, grab the bucket as fast as I can, and get her done.
Okay, you get a bucket of water. It's putrid smelling.
Oh my god. Okay, well we'll make this work.
What god is that?
Farlon. Oh, by Farlon. This is some rank
There
stuff.
you go.
By Farlon.
By Farlon. Which, by the way, he's the god of travelers and bards such as
I
myself.
don't think I have God.
You can
I
have
do.
Farlon. You want to have Farlon as your god? I can teach you
Farlon.
all the stuff.
I've never heard of
I
Farlon.
got
Hey,
that.
3 to search
You
the
can have
area
Farlon
after
too,
realizing
so-
I'm not
No.
What? Where is your?
Not that I'm insinuating anything by that. I'm talking about my god, which is a sign of
What'd you
innocence.
say?
So after
Something.
trying to figure
Holy
out what it is
Mara,
and not
protect
sure what it is,
us.
I'm gonna do I rolled a 23 to search the area to see if I can find anything that might give me some form of clue to where to look for information.
There's a big, giant, blazing clue nearby that I'm currently trying to put out.
Lots of
Lady
info
Will.
So
there.
that's fire.
Lady
but I'm
Willow
looking at
Well,
the
you got
thing.
putrid
What
smelling
Other
water.
than
I'm
trying
actually
to,
There's
just
no
about
obvious
to-
source right now.
That's what
rather
I'm
than
thinking. I'm
trying
gonna
to
take it
put
anyway.
out this fire, which is
I'm gonna
already
follow my
too
buddy,
far
and we're
gone,
gonna try and put out this
perhaps you
fire.
and your friend could circle the property and look for tracks to identify the creatures that did
That's a
this.
good idea. Do I have? But I don't have tracked animal.
You don't need track animal, you're druids. You'll be able to identify the tracks unless they're really unusual.
Cuckoo.
Okay.
So,
Do that.
Yeah.
Bugaboo.
Okay.
Okay. Whooping her up.
You won't have, you don't, it's not actually tracking it, you'd be
Okay.
using
Like
your
Link?
survival skill to identify the tracks. Unless they're super
Yeah.
common.
Yeah, exactly like Zelda.
Okay, so we're gonna look for some shit, some clues around the property that.
What's that say,
and
Sean?
stuff. I don't understand anything you're saying in the corner.
Well, in D&D,
my
there's like a
room with
bunch
the
of
cross.
different gods, and
Oh.
the god for Namfoodle, my gnome gentleman, is Farlon, which is like a god of travelers, basically. But there's all sorts. Like Arluxodon, the elephant, her god is
Arluxodon.
Halor, which is, right? Okay, never mind. She was just working with some dudes who are worshipping this god named Halor.
They have
similar
Anyway,
Similar
there's a
ideals.
bunch of gods. That's the idea here.
yeah, so all the basics of D&D are just simply a polytheistic society which we created the names of most of the gods so as to not offend, and I say we as in like Wizards of the Coast, the Universal We, or the Royal We.
Oh, another
Um,
product placement.
Right? They created a bunch of gods so that way they didn't offend any one religion, though then they eventually threw in the regular gods too, just for the shits and giggles of it. And so each character, if they have a faith-based person, or if their god would inspire their character to do certain things, they choose a patron or a god. And they have really weird names. And they sound very fantasy style. So that's all that really is.
It's not a super huge part of the game, but it definitely like plays into how you
That's-
play your character.
That's
Correct.
flavor, right? That's what I
Yeah.
call it.
One of the ones that I love the most is Paladins of Heronius, because every time they get into a weird situation is Great Heronius!
I was
Sounds like
inspired
an
to play
STD.
Loki because that kind of gives you like I'm a paladin in the other game, right? So playing a paladin that worships Loki,
Right.
chaotic, like look, you know, I don't know.
Why, Loki's great chaos!
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Fuck his brother Thor. That guy's an asshole.
Someone said hello. Your characters.
Hello, Bombard. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
So, okay, what's going on with
Thanks
this
for
fire?
joining
Are we
us.
gonna be able to put this out? Because
Well,
I'm carrying some putrid water over there, and
Right, so you guys...
You have one. We have the one bucket, and that's not going to be enough to.
I'm
displace
following
the
him.
fire.
We're trying to put
No,
out the fire.
We already made characters. We're trying to put out a fire. We're like out in the middle of the wild right now.
Wait. What's in that
We
water?
got like a couple. I don't even know. Do you guys want to see? I'm
It's
just gonna,
putrid
like,
water,
show
but we're
them
trying to put out a
this
fire.
green,
It's
mossy
irrelevant.
Water.
It's irrelevant. We're trying to throw buckets.
It's not green. I'm doing good, man.
Not real good.
I think we're all doing pretty good.
It's not the best water, but it works for
So while the
fires,
lady-
I think.
Okay.
Jeremy?
Okay, let's put this fire out.
All right.
I'm looking for tracks.
Yeah.
Thank God we
both
don't
looking
have
for
any flat tires.
Jeremy? While the ladies go one way around the perimeter of their property looking for tracks, I'm going to go the other way looking for anything to help identify who or what is responsible.
Okay.
So we'll meet up.
So you guys are going primarily down the main road,
He's
right?
gonna die.
That's alright. We'll be fine. Maybe you should check
Since that's
in the
where
house,
most
see if
traffic would
anyone's
be
still
obvious.
alive.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll do that after I throw my first bucket.
Yeah, once all these people are done.
Okay, so you guys, you're gonna create water. You create a little bit of water.
Well, I
You're gonna just. I'm assuming you guys are gonna create
after
like
we
a
throw
two-person
the
chain.
first buckets, we're gonna check inside. I'm gonna check inside.
I'm gonna go back and get more
This
water.
place is blazing on fire. You're not
You're
gonna be
not
able
going,
to
you're not
just.
going
Yeah.
inside.
Okay, then I'm running back for another
Yeah,
fucking bucket.
it's okay.
There's
So
only
Yeah,
one
I
bucket
would-
in
it's
the world.
burning up a farmhouse right
yes,
now.
it's burning
right?
up a farmhouse.
Yes. No, the main house.
That's what they're asking about.
Yeah.
Asking about the fire. He said, "Is it?"
It's a shitstorm of a fire in people's residence.
Yes.
We're just
Yeah.
trying to be
So
helpful
when I
here.
throw the water on it, does it do anything?
I mean, yeah, it's it's a little bit of.
It
is
is regulated.
Can we judge whether we're able to put it out then?
This time, I'm gonna. do
If you
something
guys
different.
had enough people and enough buckets, yes.
Okay, so this
But
time I'm
with
gonna do
one-
something different.
But with
I'm gonna
one
grab our
bucket, no.
cart and have everybody throw their buckets in there, and I'm gonna fill them all up with water and run back.
Who's carrying buckets? I'm not.
We are.
It's gone. We
Fine, I'm
gone.
gonna put my pot in there. I'm gonna
bitches
put my
gone.
bucket in there. I'm gonna
We're
grab
gonna
his
do
pot.
everything we can to try
I
and
just
save
over
this
upstairs shooting
structure
water on
because
my
we're
hands.
decent human beings.
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Or
and
elven beings slash Nova.
So while the three of them
Well,
are trying to
no,
put the
no,
fire
no,
out,
no.
Novish.
Then I have
we're
no more
checking.
Yeah,
Yep.
the house is
So
on
they go to the
fire.
front.
Suck it up with your trunk.
Roll a spot check. Actually, roll a search check would be more
It
appropriate.
says
But
it
it's
looks
gaping
putrid.
water,
I'm
yeah.
not going
You can add your survival bonus.
Just the roof. Just the roof is on fire. We don't need to water. Let the motherfucker burn.
I rolled a 19
Burn,
for our
motherfucker.
attractiveness.
Burn.
You guys
Am I
find.
supposed to-
Or wait,
no-
no. I rolled a 23.
Okay,
Am I
so
supposed to roll too?
you can.
I hit an act 20.
Or you can
That's why I was
put out
like,
this damn
Oh,
fire.
okay.
wolf.
Which
Stop.
isn't a crit because it's a skill, but
Well,
it's
I
still
can't
bad.
get any-
Yeah, you can't get any higher.
I can't get any higher. It gives me a total of 23.
Okay. Yes, we'll get to you in a
Most of our
second.
characters on the
What'd you
board.
roll?
Like 5.
Okay. So, you will find something. The thing you find is the thing that you should never find.
Where's the house? We might need
Holly.
enemies. Hang on. I'm gonna go grab them.
Excuse me.
They might help.
I have a whole bag of
You don't
D6
have
here,
to,
hon.
man.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good.
What's your character's name again?
Willow.
Willow.
Alright, so this is gonna be the house that's on fire.
You can just call me Willow.
Okay, so Willow, you find on the road something that no one should ever find when looking for tracks. You find 0 tracks
Yeah.
whatsoever. It has been completely wiped clean and is perfectly smooth.
on. Where do you want to be?
Well, that's not right.
Like somebody put a great
I'm
deal of effort
obviously
into
by you.
hiding.
By the way, obviously.
You
Oh, shit, look.
find a dead body,
Okay.
and you also
Bard
see
said if you
2
cut
creatures
a hole in the roof,
near
it will help ventilate
near
the fire
a,
so it won't spread as quick.
a farmer who's trying to fight them off.
How you can
Wouldn't
get
that
a
make
hole
it
in
spread quicker? Because
How
there's
far?
more
How far
oxygen?
away is
No,
the
no,
creature?
slow it down.
That is the nearest creature.
So okay,
So do you want to try and do that?
If you ventilate the roof, I'm pretty sure that sets the structure on fire faster because it gives it more oxygen.
that's exactly right because heat rises.
Give you some oxygen.
Damn it.
That guy.
Damn it.
Excuse me, guys. I actually need you guys to move
It was
for
a good
second.
suggestion, Bard, but I don't think that's gonna help.
Keep him coming. I like it.
Yeah, no, we love it.
Okay, so house, enemy 1, enemy
is
2.
right here.
Can you hear?
This is the house.
I know.
How much? How?
You're
how
here. I
good-
need one for the farmer, just like a coin or something.
So how much good
There you
does
go.
12 gallons of pure water do on the roof? Like, does it
On the
help at all?
roof, not much. You
Never
never
said that's
fight a
fine.
fire by throwing
But the
water
roof
on
is-
dads.
The roof
Yeah,
is
I thought
what's
that
on
was a
fire.
farmer.
No, the whole house is.
Oh, they were saying the roof was the only thing.
They were being smartass. The roof is on fire. We don't give a fuck. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. a song.
Soon to be
Whatever.
coming to a city near you.
Never heard it.
What the fuck ever?
I was a firefighter, but okay.
So,
Hey, I'm not trying to argue, but like legitimately
Jeremy,
letting more
what is the
oxygen
distance
into
on
a
these
fire,
hexes?
is that not a bad
I
thing?
mean,
So what now?
it doesn't
what
really
is the
matter.
distance on the
The point
hexes?
is
They're all
we're gonna-
5 foot. This
we're gonna
is
slam
wild
this
terrain.
But that's
fire,
why I gotta make
and
sure.
We're gonna
Hurt.
slam some enemies that are probably gonna try and kill us.
In most cases, too much fuel to
Okay.
anything actually slows
That's
things
true.
down. So
If-
his thing of venting,
If you
adds
over-oxygenate.
it's over-oxygenating. So therefore, it does in the long term slow the fire.
That could. Yeah, for sure. If you keep it consistent.
Okay. So,
Whatever.
This
Spray
one
the whole
here-
building with 12 gallons of water. Does something, it does something. If it doesn't,
Roll.
Dimitri? Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Dimitri poofs into the scene and fireballs everyone.
Oh, not Dimitri. Oh gosh, that's something probably only I would understand.
Is that an inside joke?
Yeah, Dimitri is a time
So-
traveling naked Russian man.
Oh,
this creature gets hit by a magic missile for 8 points.
Okay. It falls.
Yay.
It was already wounded, so it falls.
What creature is
Where are
it?
we
You
eating?
doing
I don't
We're
know.
like-
All I know
we're
is I
like
saw 2
here,
creatures
I'm
trying to
gonna
kill a
say.
farmer who was frantically trying to fend them off.
I'm gonna kill it.
Not really killing them, just trying to keep them away.
You can take a round to identify what these creatures are if you want, or just kill.
I can identify them afterwards.
True.
Right now, I'm focused on trying to help that farmer stay alive, because that's our only source of information.
you started to tell me to roll something.
Oh, a percentage. I'm sorry. And I need to go here.
I think that's a 31.
That's a 31.
Hey.
So you get 30% of the fire under control by the efforts that you do put forth.
Is that enough to where I can at least get an idea what's inside? Or is it still too out of control?
It's still
to
way
risk
too
it?
out of control.
Okay.
Well,
I guess I'm just going to be doing
You
buckets of
guys
water.
continue
Probably.
plowing buckets of water. Roll another percentage and subtract 31.
Oh, aren't you
Nice. Good
moves off?
fire. Good fire.
I was simulating smoke. Okay, percentage die?
Yes, and subtract 31 from it.
I raised the question how far away they would be.
We're right there.
They
How
are.
far away the girls would be, because they're not helping put the fire out.
Yeah, they're over. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should roll to help with the fire.
Who's got. We need.
We went to go look at the thing.
They went the
Road-
opposite direction and heat it.
Road is over here.
Okay.
But the reason I ask is because I cast a spell, they might have heard.
Road.
That's the road. Okay.
That's why I raised the question about how far they were.
We got
Depending on how
ourselves-
far they were, it's possible they might hear, they might not because of the noise from the fire.
Okay.
What are we subtracting from the percentile?
31.
31. I got a 49.
Okay, so you guys are able to get another half-ish of the fire under control.
Should I roll again?
Yep, go ahead and roll. This is the amount of rounds.
42.
42. Creature summons something out of thin air and stabs the farmer with it right through the throat.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, what is that? Have I noticed this at this point, or am I still trying to put out the fire?
You're still trying to put out the fire.
Okay.
The creature that stabbed the farmer through the throat takes 8 points from a magic missile.
Okay. It takes the damage and immediately disappears in a puff of black smoke.
Wait.
Now I run over to the farmer. I
Nice.
That was actually kind of cool, though. Okay. The farmer is gasping for air and clutching on the last seconds of life. So you just kind of try to claw it off, or
Ask him who
I
did
popped
this
the
to
lid
him.
on one of my tins, scooped the salve, and smeared it into his throat while trying to hold the bleeding at the same time.
okay.
And it's the effect of a cure light wound, so it'll be D8 plus 5.
Over the course of how many rounds we said though?
1 round.
No, the salves I said would take longer. If you're gonna,
That's up
I was
to you
gonna allow
then.
the salves,
That's
but
up to you, Jay Bear.
I told him already.
Yeah, we.
I just don't remember what
You
it was.
said it was a full round. Potions were instant. Sal's took a full round.
Yeah, it sounds ish right, but I don't know about. Okay.
Pretty sure that's what you said.
Right. I'll just workshop it.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. He fucking gurgles his last breath and dies.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Worth a shot. Balls.
Try.
And he tried to make a fortitude
Ball
save.
bags.
Got a 4.
Well, and unfortunately, that's part of the reality of things too.
Sometimes people just die.
Kind of a bummer that I just went through 50 gold, but
Right.
For nothing.
Okay, so.
Coming from a rich person.
Just save this out. Just scoop it out of his neck and put
So,
it back in the tin.
not the way it was.
Finally, the fire, for the most part, is out. The house is completely burned.
We tried.
But it's
But it's
Ain't for
you are
effort.
able to get in. The,
Okay.
the
I
creature,
The creature that died, I looked to see if
it looks not of this realm, and the longer you look at it, you start to notice that it's starting to decay so rapidly it starts to turn and foam and turn into nothing.
Foam, huh?
There are no
Like a
tracks.
black gurgling
Things
foam.
disappearing.
Interesting.
so 26 to search the house for any clues.
Okay, in the back of the shed, on the very far wall, in what looks to be at the hottest point of the fire, you see a knife on the wall, an odd symbol that you've never seen before that gives you a feeling of evil.
Let me know when I get to roll again for putting out the fire.
So
And
fire's out.
knife is in the wall.
Fire's out.
It burned down.
Oh shit. Okay. Well.
That's why I'm just saying that.
And there's a symbol?
Yeah.
a symbol that you've never seen before.
Yeah, that's cool. We don't have to be the stars we've seen.
You want a hit of this?
Yep.
And is that in blood or burned into
I
the...
pull out your flask.
The symbol
Yeah,
is
here, I'll give it back.
carved in.
Before this gets out of hand.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, what
By
else?
the way, I
A
found
pool
this
of
too.
blood under, like,
You should probably
what
hang
looks
on
to
to
be
it.
coming from the symbol.
I'm
Just
gonna survey the area then. At least the outskirts in regards to the direction we're
You
heading.
may all roll a search or spot check. Whichever spot is general looking, search is a 10-foot area.
Okay. Nat 20! No, I'm just kidding.
Merc's a liar.
And you can't crit on searches in spots.
I can. Oh,
19.
okay. I tried.
Where do I...
Otherwise, I could say I did, because I rolled a 20 on the die on my search. But I got a 26 because I get plus 6.
What'd you roll?
well,
Oh, you rolled good.
when we
Yeah.
played second edition,
good one.
what we used to do with skills when you got
I
a
got
20, rather than calling it a night, we'd roll the die again
Well, no,
and
if
you would
didn't
add it
put
together.
anything in there.
to represent the odd chance of
I
just
did it already.
stupendous great luck in finding or looking at something.
Is it? Hopefully it's not just me.
No, I feel it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeremy
Right, you
does.
just gotta
No,
roll up the shoulders.
That'd be cool, though.
Find your happy place.
but that was the idea behind it, because you can't crit, but you did really well. How much better did you really do was the idea.
Yeah. This, getting a 20 on the die means I literally did as high as I can get at
yeah.
this level.
Thanks for sticking around, Bard.
Yeah.
Guys.
No, and actually, Bard, if you can elaborate on that, obviously you'd be the expert, and honestly, I'd be curious to know, and that is in no way sarcastic. Legitimately, you would assume that more oxygen means
Obviously, we're
more
just retarded.
fire, but I'm not a firefighter. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'd be
Of course you
curious to
don't.
learn. Shut the fuck up.
Do you want to fight?
Fight me right meow.
Don't make me pull my wolf out.
Right? Meow.
Right? Meow.
I'll sick my Noma.
Noma.
Noma
I have
nom.
a Noma too.
My
My Noma nom.
No,
On
no.
I have a Noma cups.
So I hollered for you girls. Did you come over?
Yeah, I assume we probably
Sure.
started heading back that way.
Damn it. Oh, Dimitri. No, that's right. We already read that.
So there's a black foamy spot near where I'm standing,
That shit don't look right.
and a
Is that how
farmer
you word it?
who's been stabbed through the
In
throat
medieval
by
terms,
something.
yes.
In the most medieval of terms. That shit don't look right.
That
I
shit
believe
does
it-
not look
I
right.
tried to help you.
Exactly.
This
That
way
shit.
doth not
That
look
mess
right.
is
Thus
one of the creatures
shitteth.
that I
This
killed.
shit doth stank with
Where's
an
the other one?
unrefined.
It disappeared in
matter.
a puff of white gassy smoke.
I saw
What?
big smoke actually. Good madam.
Good, madame.
Our beautiful, noble lady Isabella.
That's Robert.
But I called you girls
Don't like her.
because I figured you would have
Remember, we only rob bad people.
an interest in helping me
I'm not sure.
lay him to rest.
We'll try to put out the. Wow, she did
don't-
try
I
to
don't
save the
wanna
farmer.
touch
Alright,
Yeah.
whatever. This is why I let you
thought
make the
somebody was a- You're a
decisions.
necromancer, right?
Not this one.
Right.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna come a
My
day,
thought was between the three of us
fall
digging the hole
where,
and laying and then would be
you know, where you're
I
gonna
have
have
a
to make the
wolf.
decision.
Wolves do
We
digging.
I
dig.
just hope you're ready.
We dig.
Wolves do dig.
So we go and
Because that day
dig.
will
So,
come.
honey, I'm gonna use
I
a
might be
vial.
in this tower.
Use a vial.
Hey,
Like
everybody,
someone's
invite
blood
other people to watch our stream
to see
Yeah.
if there's something
and
about
to
it.
join in to help make decisions. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 19.
Grab a beer and knock yourself out.
Okay, so
Welcome back.
what?
Huh?
You're grabbing some blood.
I'm using a vial to gather some of the blood, and I'm using some parchment to draw a tracing of the symbol, so I can research it later.
That's
Okay.
very smart. Holy shit.
And gathering the knife, of course.
Okay.
I should gather
Okay.
that goop.
The knife, when you pull it out,
Got it, damn
immediately
ass.
disintegrates.
Damn it.
That was fucking whack.
That's fucking whack.
Is there anything special about the handle?
You didn't get a chance to look at it since you grabbed it to grab.
We
use for
tried
later.
Oh, that was
to
stupid.
investigate everything
Okay.
as well.
I rolled a 19 for my spot.
Your spot, okay. And you're still outside though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're over there by dead farmer, Mr. Bro.
So
Where
you
have
will
we been
notice,
again?
yeah, you'll notice off in the distance. You'll see Sean's character.
I hollered at him.
Yes,
Lady Isabella.
Lady Isabella.
Saw that.
Okay, now I can finally see the
Look.
humble Hufflepuff asked, "Hey, how are you?" Since I'm just now pulling up, they're on YouTube
Oh,
Hey!
you're streaming on YouTube too?
and Facebook.
All over the
Oh.
place.
Okay, word.
I streamed to all three
And
simultaneously.
We
still
love you
only have
guys.
3 viewers. One from each.
So I rolled an 18 to search in the farmhouse. For
No, but you
anything
get
of
plus
value.
your intelligence.
Oh,
Right?
plus my intelligence.
No,
Oh,
it's just search,
Yeah,
Oh,
so just 18.
never mind.
which
I lied.
already has that.
I lied. I was just testing everyone. Well, you know, in 5th ed,
Kill you.
So, there's no chance that I would have known this symbol from anywhere in my research.
You
Like
can roll a knowledge religion. The DC is 30.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
send
can't.
this link
The
on
highest I can get is
Facebook
a 29.
So
to
no.
amigos to share it.
What about, am I allowed to add the...
Like it, you know,
So I
whatever.
technically have a bonus of a +2
You're on the
bardic
Facebook one?
knowledge. How does that
Okay,
work?
I'm gonna share
So-
it on Facebook.
Bardic knowledge
I
is
will too.
on anything that you are not specialized in.
I can add
You
a
can
send
attempt
me
a
the link.
+2 general knowledge
Okay.
check.
Or how do
Gotcha.
if it's easier, I'll just find it.
Well, I guess Merlin's gonna come in handy if I have a chance to talk to him again.
Right.
Or hope I come across some books.
Make dumb decisions. Yay!
Ah.
So what are we doing?
I'll just post
Once
it
they
on
got
Facebook.
over, I pointed out the black foamy stuff, and she said, "That's not natural."
Share it.
And,
Definitely not.
and they're helping me dig a hole to bury the farmer.
Okay. Roll a roll a
Actually, I'll just share your post.
There you go.
search check
More
for
sense.
in the
Alright,
area.
cool. We're good.
In that immediate area of where you're at.
Are we all rolling?
I probably didn't see anything. It's 13.
Let's see.
You will see it actually because it's not too difficult. It's in
16.
plain sight. No, you're not there. Oh wait, no, you are in there.
I'm in the house, yeah.
So you will also see it. In fact, you'll probably just see it before her is all.
Okay.
You see underneath, but tucked away back towards the front of the place, a small black box that is not black because it was burned.
Alright.
And it is open.
Alright.
Anything inside
let's
of
go
it?
look inside, yeah. See if there's a trace of anyone who opened it. Whoever this mysterious person was. 8.
This mysterious man, the jailer.
Which skill are you using?
Search, I guess.
Let's see.
Anything in
Did
it?
you crit fail?
Or is there an
It's a
impression or
search
something
check,
over
so
there?
it
Yeah,
doesn't
hold on.
matter, but yes.
Yeah.
I have
something.
low intelligence.
You just
I'm at,
kind
like,
of
11
look around and
intelligence,
smack your
Got
face in the door.
What I'm emphasizing is when you roll your dice to do something, you want to specify the skill you're using.
Before you roll.
That way,
Okay.
the game master knows what you're actually applying the skill to.
That way, if I need to set a DC, I'm able to set it before you roll, so that way your roll doesn't influence my decision.
Okay.
So it's a good way to keep the DM in line as well as keep the player in line. So that way you can't just be like, roll a 20. That was totally for my fight!
Right.
Obviously not that you would do that, but it keeps everyone in check.
Right. Yeah, at least
Well,
that-
plus certain skills
Right,
won't
yeah,
affect certain
Ever.
The
functions.
fuck was that?
I don't know, but we lost a
That
viewer.
was somebody going in or out.
Okay, bye.
Hi. I see how it is.
We've been stating.
Take
for
your
a
shirt
while
off.
I didn't want to watch this either. I don't think I can do that on Twitch.
No, you can't do that on Twitch.
Damn it! That'd be a good way to get followers.
That'll be the stream later tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if that'd be a
Late
good way to
night
get
stream.
followers, but it might be a good way to slow the game down.
It would definitely be a good way to get lots of tips, though. So I don't fucking care.
Why
Let
would
the
it slow
money
the game
rain!
Okay, now moving on.
Inside the black little box. Who's going to be the first person that looks? Since you saw it first,
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
will
go.
allow you to look inside first.
Okay, I'm gonna go look inside.
Okay.
Man has a bit of a cough today. He's been
Inside, you
smoking.
see a perfectly intact piece of parchment.
Okay, what does it say?
It's written in a language that you've never seen before.
What?
And on it is a small ring with a gold gemstone embedded into it in the same design as your ring.
What? That's some weird stuff, guys. I'm gonna point out to my party mates, like, hey, anyone know how to read this? I can barely read as it is, so I have no idea what this is.
Well, I'm going to approach and look in the box as well. And what language is it in? Because I might know it.
I'm gonna put the ring on.
What?
And the cleric's going to look at you like, don't do anything with magical items that you don't know about.
It's the
Because it might
same
be
kind of ring that I have.
Doesn't
obviously, it's
make
gonna be the
it.
same
Doesn't mean
thing.
it's not the same.
Let's see if Namfoodle believes you. Okay, he believes you. He decides not to put on the ring. He's like, fine, maybe the elephant has a point.
Okay.
I won't put on the ring. But I thought about it.
If
But-
you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
I did
What
like that.
language is it in? Because I might know it.
Anyone have an Arcana check? Anyone know about magic?
Is it celestial, abyssal, divine,
It is abyssal.
primal? Aha, then I know it. Because I speak abyssal.
Or at least it's a
Alrighty.
dialect of abyssal, but I'll allow you to, since you know the main. I'll allow you to
Or at
be
least
able
part
to
of it, right?
generally read it.
Bits and pieces.
It seems much older than abyssal. Much
Primordial?
older.
I know
Why
primordial.
was this?
Do you really?
Yes.
Okay,
So
then you
why-
are able to read it.
Why is this abyssal like in an old farmhouse? What is going on?
So, written on the piece of paper, which again, just survived a fire and it's in perfect condition.
That too, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of a...
Nam didn't think about that one. Namfoodle. I foodled
Alright.
it again.
Recite these words, and again you will start the release of the one who cannot be named.
He who shall not be named.
Not can, not shall not, but can.
Recite
Boy.
these words.
Voldemort.
And
I cannot believe he said it.
Taps, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I just now saw that. That was an hour ago. I'm still working on getting notifications on this setup since this is a first stream, so I apologize for not seeing that. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Welcome to the family.
I'm trying to write this down. Recite these words and
And you will begin to release he who cannot be named.
I don't think we should do that, guys. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Join the rings.
he
Okay, good.
who
We're fucked, Steve.
cannot be named.
Who cannot be named.
We got rings on still.
Oh, yeah.
Only one of you
Okay.
guys has the ring, remember?
Oh yeah, I'm fucked.
I have the ring on.
Sorry, I had a few drinks that night.
Join the rings at the node and pull the lever.
You guys gave up your rings.
I have a ring on.
Yep.
They gave
We
up
both
their
kept our
city
rings
rings.
on.
Gave
not
up the
their-
city rings. We still have our
It's
other
the
rings.
same as the rings we're wearing.
No, it's not.
That's what was said.
Okay. Bird.
Out of character, remember at the beginning
Outside.
of the campaign, you guys were all given, not all but one, was giving a very unique ring with a very unique gemstone
That's right, that's right.
Yes.
that you guys have not revealed to one another, and you only know it as a family heirloom.
I'm gonna hold on
Not
to
the
the
city
ring.
rings.
So, okay,
Yeah,
hold
not
on.
the
I
city
got a
rings.
ring with a golden, what was it in it?
It's just a gold gem.
A gold gemstone. This is the thing inside the box.
I know, I'm
Yes.
gonna hold on to it though.
Oh, are you?
If he touches it, what happens? Does anything?
You're gonna reach in and grab it and pick it up?
Yes. With a, I'm gonna put a little cloth over my hand, grab it with the cloth, wrap
Are you
it
just
up,
saying that because
put
I
it in my
asked?
pocket.
You'd already picked it up to put it on your finger.
Yeah, you already picked it up.
Alright, then I'm
No,
gonna
you
put that-
backtracked. He didn't backtrack. You guys backtracked.
No, he was just verifying that he picked it up.
You guys asked me to clarify. I'm clarifying the way that I
Yep.
would now do it.
No, you're now being paranoid because I asked you to clarify it.
Yep, and you backtracked. It should have
Okay,
been
so
landed
I
right
picked
away.
up the ring and I decided not to because the elephant lady was like, "Hey, you don't want to die."
And then you
it's
put it
like,
back.
Probably. No, I kept on holding on to it. I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Like
Um,
a ring. Put it on a gold chain.
It feels ice cold.
Okay. Ooh, spooky. Guys, this is a cold ring.
And you feel the cold spread through your body.
Oh shit. Okay.
I suggest you
anyone want
put
a
that
free
ring in the box, and we'll close the box.
I'm ripping
show
my
it to
friend's
Merlin.
clothes off,
Because
like
what
where
he
the
said-
rings are, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm
He
taking
turned his
this
ring
with
into a dick ring.
sex.
I'm going to show the elephant my ring
Split
and
sex
say, "You think it
decision?
has anything to do with our
Exactly.
Possibly. But we're not going to do what the
I
missus
ripped
says
the coat
because
off.
I
and
sense that it's a
throw
bad
the ring
idea.
in the
So we will
box.
talk to Merlin.
Alright,
But
I'm
I
gonna-
suggest the ring goes back in the box closes, and we take it to Merlin.
I already
I don't
ripped
know
the
about
shirt
that.
off to
Okay.
throw the ring
Fine.
in the box in the shirt.
And I'll use a sack to put the box
What size
in.
is
Alright, let me see if I believe it. Fine, okay, I'll put the ring back in the box. Close the box.
What's in the box?
Sorry,
What's
I'll
in
say
the
it.
box,
Put the box
man?
in
Money
the
for
sack.
that. Alright,
No,
let's do it.
no, because if it's magic at all, Merlin gets it no matter what.
That's only in the tower.
It's definitely magic.
While you're trying to fuck one over, fuck over your fellow teammates.
Yeah,
No.
that's messed up.
No, I'm
She's
just saying,
following their example.
I'm not planning on keeping it. I'm going to give it to Merlin. And if he gives me something, he gives me something. If not, I don't care.
I'm gonna say this before I hand the box to you.
It seems
We
dangerous.
split whatever reward might be given.
Yeah.
Alright, that's I need
Deal.
a gnome and an elephant handshake on this.
She has
My
no
trunk
hands.
reaches
Hoof
out.
shake. Okay, I shake her trunk.
That's the one
And
she uses to fist.
And then I put the box on her trunk. and
It's
let her-
Put
surprisingly
the
slimy.
box on her trunk.
Put my box on
That
the
is
trunk.
confusing as fuck.
Shake the trunk and it's surprisingly slimy.
How's it feel inside the box?
I don't know what you're doing with that trunk, but I don't like it.
I do.
More
What?
red she just turned.
You darling. Hold out on me.
Woof.
Wolf's
You
been
don't
holding
have
out.
what it takes.
You just don't.
You don't. Okay, let me show you that I got what it takes through song. And he pulls out his lute.
And I get behind him.
You think I haven't got the goods, do ya? No. You think I
Please
haven't
stop
got the
blowing
wood,
that my
do
direction.
ya?
I do not vape.
I think that I can take you both, yeah, yeah. We're not gonna talk
Sorry,
about
Sean.
It's part of the reason I always sat over
Everybody
there.
else vapes.
That doesn't mean everyone.
I'm
not
blowing it
everyone
this
does.
direction right here. It floats that way. I'm sorry.
I got
Oh,
My bad.
float something your
I'm
direction.
just saying that's part of the reason why I always sat over there.
I said my bad and I said I'm sorry. We can continue.
Okay,
slow down.
anyways. So, with a needle and thread sometimes, yes I do.
Should I
And that's
crack
all
the
it
word
says?
To vent?
Yes.
Okay.
What's that?
Should I crack the word to vent?
You can for a little bit if you want.
It's just gonna blow more in his face. I just won't vape, I guess.
vape.
Just vape
No,
that
no,
way.
if anything, it might help pull it out.
Just vape that way.
Or up into the air.
Yeah, anywhere but
If
in
it blows,
like,
on,
I blow it that way.
what I'm
Why can't
getting
you
at
do
is
it? There's
when
a
you-
giant kitchen right there, dude.
That's what I said.
Vape your cock.
I'm just
Vape-
a complete asshole. is
Vape
what
your
I do.
mouth
I
fedora.
mean, that's probably true.
What do you do?
I love you, buddy.
Smells fresh.
So where were we?
Okay, you guys were in the middle of a devil fest or something.
They were playing with the ring. We're burying a body.
Yep, you guys buried the body. Both bodies, I'm assuming, correct? Because remember, you passed by one body and saw the farmer
Oh yeah,
being
I
attacked by
suppose
the
we
two.
should probably bury them both.
Yeah.
The second one is a young boy, about 10 years old, probably the farmer's son.
I'm gonna loot the bodies first.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
Okay, you find a dagger. You find
You're over there.
2 silver pieces
No,
and
I'm
5
already
copper
on the
pieces.
box. I follow you. Okay.
It's 17 to make sure there's nothing else in the house.
Yeah, you see nothing else.
Okay. I suggest we join the rest of our party and find out what they figured out.
Okay.
Here. I'm gonna follow the elephant
You
with
see 3 people digging holes in the ground,
And a wolf.
and a wolf pacing back and forth.
She actually was having the wolf help dig.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Things got paused. They do the dig.
I'm gonna start brushing Flanders. God, my dog.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm like, what?
My riding
Russian
dog.
Flanders, huh? Is that what you call that
Bo
little thing?
diddly do, I'm ready to go.
Oakley dokley.
Jesus. Very
Uh,
much so.
Flander and nobody.
No, I totally was
We
was
know.
on board.
We
and
now.
there's no
No.
other buildings around, correct?
There's the barn, and it looks like it's already been burned,
Hello.
but it's not.
Oh.
It looks like it's been burned for a while and is left over.
Well, I'm gonna still go investigate while they finish burying the bodies, just to see if maybe by chance it's connected to the house, or if I can tell it was from a different incident altogether.
You find 5,
Right?
like 2 horses, 3 and 3 sheep, and they've all been slaughtered and gutted,
We got the good stuff.
Violent.
We're gonna put
like
the...
completely and utterly ravaged and split apart.
Damn.
Whatever came in here was
Hateful.
very, very hateful, very
Okay.
evil.
We're gonna grab the ring box, put it in the cart. We're gonna start packing up all the other shit that might have been misplaced in this whole fiasco.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I did forget to say, there's a symbol on the boy's forehead, carved into it.
Was it the same one that was on the wall? Oh, I guess I did.
You don't know because
know.
she's the only one who actually
Yeah.
took note of the
Okay.
symbol.
Actually, I guess it would be right over here.
The soil, is there any area where the soil looks like it's other than burned?
Everything is black.
Even
And what's
where-
weird is it's not burned black. The grass is black.
I'm gonna take a sample.
Okay?
So there's a...
You feel slightly disconnected from your god when you do. As
Even
though
though
the
I'm
divine
just-
presence is not gone, but lessened.
For a split second.
No, that would be gone. That would be gone and then back.
Oh.
Can I just slightly sever your penis?
Well, I'm putting
Slightly
Deborah,
That's arguable.
you may be interested in this.
Be right there. I'm putting the sample inside of.
So I'm going to wait
A
to
flask.
actually bury the boy
And
till after she
conk
gets
it,
a
so-
chance to look at his forehead.
Does the feeling go away after I'm not touching it?
Nope.
Or is only? Is it a permanent feeling? Do I sense, or
You don't know?
I don't know. Dang it.
Can we tell
This might
that
not be
she
good.
looks discomforted?
Not really.
Oh.
Alright. Well, I mean, you're a religious person, but the days that you don't feel as close to God as you should, does everyone else know
I'm
it?
going
Oh, no,
to
I'm a-
head
I'm a
over
re-
to Lady
oh,
Isabella
well,
to see
this-
what she was
I'm talking about you in real
talking
life.
Yeah, that's out of game.
There's a...
I don't know
I
what
show you
that
the
guy
mark
is.
carved in the
We're in
boy's
game.
forehead.
You,
I compare the mark
all
on the boy's
game
forehead with the mark that was on the wall.
It's the exact same.
Interesting. So this mark seems to be somewhat connected to what happened here. Maybe even connected to a black box we found.
Yep.
That had a parchment written in primordial language.
Should we play some
A
music?
very
See if we
ancient
got good buzz.
language.
8.
And
Not the best
And a
buzz.
ring.
had a ring with a gold stone in it.
Even worse for you.
Now it's not gold.
Well, it looks like a gold stone.
It's a
Looks similar.
salt. Oh, it's a salt. Hey, Sabara. Hi.
Can we, as we go,
It's a Saul, as in it's Solomon.
as we go along this venture, can we practice our music
I suggest
and
we
like perhaps
we
like
already have a
improve our
copy of the
ability to
symbol.
perform?
We definitely
Technically,
should keep
no.
an eye out for any
Yeah, that only happens from
info that
leveling
come
up, but
across as to leading.
for
what they
fluff
might
and roleplay purposes, yes.
Okay,
We know
we're gonna
that
practice.
this
Like
madness
dead
is
bodies
not
everywhere,
a
people
natural
digging up
occurrence.
graves, and you're just like, and there was a bad
You
time
have
with
any
the
ideas?
black
And
It is
piano
beyond my
man.
realm of knowledge, though I took
That
a
was
sample
cocked.
of the grass that was not
You
burned
mean you
but
could
still
take this
black,
15,
and I
right?
feel a little
15 it
disconnected
was.
from my patron.
So it's possible
not
this
good.
has divine influence.
Possibly. I sense a great evil in the way the
Also,
barn
I sense a
also
disturbance
possibly
in the force.
necromancy.
I got an 18.
possible. Especially
Just
with
natural roll 18.
the note,
I
what the
added
note said on the
stuff.
parchment.
Yeah, you should have like 4
So,
ranks.
Jeremy?
What's your
Yeah.
charisma?
19
Oh yeah, you have 4 total.
for a base intelligence check to
So 22. with
describe
my
to her
Yeah.
and the druids
So
the
that
creature
makes
that I
you have
saw
19.
before it.
Okay.
Nice.
So what did you roll? Because you rolled a wisdom check.
Intelligence.
So it'd be wisdom.
Okay, well that's even better than I get a 22.
A 22. Okay, so it sounds like he's describing a devil of some kind.
Let's see, I blew it all that
Okay,
way.
so would knowledge planes help me?
Yes.
In that case, I can roll on a knowledge planes as
Yeah.
well.
20.
Floating in my mouth.
I doubt I'll get that good.
As to where it's at.
As
If I
to
had a
what
nickel
creature
for
for
every time
sure
a guy
it
asks
is,
me to do
and
that.
possibly where it comes from.
How many gay friends?
Again, it sounds like not. It definitely sounds like a devil of some kind. Like getting
Like one
exact
game of
features, he's
Pac-Man.
not going to remember everything.
There's not enough information to give an exact description.
Well, do I
You
get an
do-
idea what plane it's
Dude,
from
that
and what it
seems like
might
it was a
have been
good
here
old
for?
The abyssal
Wish I
plane.
had
That's fun.
gone too.
That's fun.
But sadly would because of things.
But
Yeah.
knowledge of why it would
No,
be here.
Holly's oil filter.
Devils
blew
are
off
known to
her.
cause chaos
Like,
and
did.
serve their
It
masters.
did.
Are they connected with
So I had to rechange her.
the one who
panel,
cannot be named?
and like it's been
You don't know?
fine since, but it was
There's no lore on the one who cannot be named. This is
But
the
there are
first you've ever heard of
stories.
this.
They're just vague legends.
Nothing that you've heard of.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I want five.
Yeah, I felt that.
Well, I guess all I can tell you it's a
You don't have
devil of
boobs,
some
I
kind
want a
from the
boob.
abyssal plane.
You can have boobs if you want.
Ow.
Imagine.
Well, that's not.
I was actually
Your
thinking
armpit.
demon, but part of the reason for describing the creature is so in the event that we see something similar again,
I get a better idea. Yeah.
at least we have somewhat of a clue of what the creatures potentially look like.
I know.
Because the other one,
I'm proud
I
of you.
struck it pretty
You're
firmly,
just jealous.
and
No.
it
Justin
disappeared in a puff of black
I
smoke.
bought it.
I imagine it's completely yours.
After it
One
summoned a
100%
weapon
mine.
and killed the poor farmer.
Someone's weapon. I'll have you crack my back tonight, cause you were cracking. Oh, sit.
See,
Are you cracking it or?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
just stealing you for a minute.
Oh, don't squeeze me, I'll fart.
Hey, we got another one.
Hi!
Oh, Sabara,
So,
we've played games together.
thanks for
we
watching.
have.
Hey!
Well,
Thanks for the extra follower today. Comments always welcome, especially if
Diablo!
they're sarcastic and make fun of us. Those are the best.
Aw, what a
I
sweetheart.
suggest we.
I didn't.
Okay,
Sure.
so we have 4 viewers right now. So
Let's get
I'm
the game
going. No, that's not what I'm going to do.
Oh, damn it.
It's the. I mean, yes, we're getting the game going, but how we're Hayo, she says. So how we're gonna get the game going though is now it's time for the audience to start interacting with us.
Hey! You
So,
picked at the right time.
We need a poll from the audience, and these guys can give their input on what they want you guys to vote, but ultimately the audience is the thing that decides what happens next. Option 1. A catastrophic event happens nearby, causing these guys to immediately have to leave the farm. Option 2. A mysterious person appears to lead them away with enough power to convince them.
Ooh, I like that one.
I
like the power one.
Option 3.
Power.
There's one last option. Everyone passes out from an unknown reason, and it's revealed eventually.
Please no. Please
Option
no.
3.
So,
Two.
it's all up to you guys. You guys, the audience, needs 2, 3. So we have 1 vote for 3.
Yeah.
No, come on, somebody else, come on.
Oh, she's fine, man.
I have 3.
Option
You don't realize how sensitive my
Get
ears
some
are to
mystery.
loud noise.
She wasn't that loud, Sean. Come on, dude.
You don't understand because you're not me.
What's up now?
Okay.
Okay.
Holly's too loud.
Oh. Alright, so a cold feeling surges through the air, and you guys feel a visible, or not a visible, you guys feel the ozone pulse, and all of a sudden, you guys black out.
Oh, great.
I'm used to it.
I'm fading into the darkness.
Listen, Magical Man could have led you away and done things. No, she's saying that, trust me, you don't want that. She's like, do you really want to trust the Magical Man that's going to do things to you?
Well, the last one that did it. Oh, wait.
You don't remember, do you?
Magic Man
woke
is
up
not a
with
good
some
thing,
soreness, and
that
that's
is
all
for
you
sure. Shazam!
I've seen Adventure Time.
I've seen
Magic
it.
Man is not a good
Yes,
thing.
you are 100% accurate. This is true.
Okay.
You know who that is, right?
Fuck Magic Man.
Yes, of course I know who Magic Man is.
Why
No,
Who does
not.
not know who Magic Man is?
I'm
Oh,
talking about.
yes. Erderm.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone needs to roll a wisdom check.
Alright, let's see what we got there.
Oh,
This is just to wake up.
God.
yeah, right
That
there
dice
with
ate me. I got a 9.
It's a
you.
decent.
Mine was cocked.
Oh, it's a DC 10?
Yep.
Never mind, I'm
Oh.
good. I got 11.
It's a DC
I also
10?
got
I didn't know
11.
that.
What?
20.
Okay.
No. You gotta score over.
Wisdom
You got
is
13.
my save.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait.
I got a 5.
This one?
So a D20.
D20.
I mean, if it was a
You
will
need to
save, I
roll
would have been
higher
really
than
good.
10
but-
to succeed.
Oh.
Yep, and you roll your wisdom modifier.
Yep.
So you add your wisdom modifier to
Yeah,
your roll.
I did.
So what did you roll?
9.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got 12.
You only have a +3 total as a druid?
I think so.
She should be charisma.
No. Here.
No, we're not
You
doing
had
those.
6.
No,
Oh.
we're not doing a will save. We're doing a straight,
Yeah, it's not a will save, just wisdom.
straight wisdom.
Ugh, come on.
I
let's
know,
see
like,
this.
So-
I would have had a +10 if it was a
Six
wisdom.
viewers.
Oh, well, in that
will
case,
save.
I only got
6
16.
viewers. Hey, we love you guys.
Hey.
Much
Okay.
love.
Alright, so I rolled a 9. I don't.
Okay, so you don't wake up immediately. You woke up.
Okay.
Who else did?
12.
You
I
woke,
woke
up.
up.
You woke up and you woke up. Okay, so
So, like, everybody but me woke up.
I didn't wake up.
Yes.
The
Hey.
gnome life.
Woo woo!
Our gnomes are just snakes in the life.
I'm shaking my
Shaking
gnome.
my gnome.
Okay. So
It's alright, Willow.
question
I'll
for
carry
the
you.
audience. So you guys get to make this decision too.
No.
Do they wake up with all of their belongings,
Please.
Please,
Oh,
please,
or-
we just spent so
on.
much fucking money.
Come
Or-
on.
or do they wake up in a dark cave with only one mystical item in the center?
God damn it.
No!
We already know how this
Please,
is
we
gonna go.
literally
Option
just spent
2.
thousands of
Give me
gold
option 2.
coins.
This is
Option
just the
1
beginning.
or option 2.
Please,
It's up to
please,
you guys.
Please,
No,
please,
horribly
please,
wrong.
please.
I regret this decision
It
already.
doesn't matter which way they go. It's nothing or one mystical item in the center.
I still want my.
I want my shit. I want my shit.
What about my horse Prius? I have a horse named Prius.
God damn it, Adam! Stop being
Adam.
the best.
Adam, you guys, fuck you guys.
Start getting
So,
violent with Adam.
Adam.
You
Adam.
son of
don't
a
they lose
bitch.
either way?
Yeah.
You didn't say we have everything in the second option.
Oh no, we've got 4 other followers.
Anyone
You guys
else?
chime in, please.
Come on, somebody
We've got
else.
two
Option
for
1.
option 2.
Option 1.
Please, please, please.
Is there an option 2?
I wish.
I wish.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Be rude.
Sorry, Alpha Flyer.
Please.
Be creative and make one, maybe.
Please.
So again, option 1 is they wake
Be
up
creative.
pretty much exactly where they are, and they have all their stuff. Option 2,
No.
Or
or no,
not.
and they have nothing. And option 2 is they wake up in a dark cave
How about a
with
song?
a mystical
Do
item
I
in the
dance
middle
for
of it.
option
How
1?
about a song?
We want
Bar.
option 2 because that
Oh,
you didn't
that's
necessarily
true.
say
Yeah,
we didn't have
that's
anything.
So I've got
Wait.
2 for option. I've got 2 for
He
option
might
2.
sway his vote if I do the
Two.
dance.
Do.
That's a jig. Stop being a redneck. You're not jigging.
You're not jiggy enough.
I got jiggy with it. Na 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 na.
Hey.
Hey.
Na 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 na
Bad
na.
dance too.
It's a 2. Is.
The wake up in a cave and their items and nothing else.
Alright, so I think that's
Ah.
Oh god, this is bad.
Oh my god.
Nope, that's not an option. Sorry.
I need my things.
All right, so I'm gonna end the vote in about 10 seconds. So if there's gonna be anyone else, start doing your begging now. 10, 9. We've got 2 for option 2. 7. 1 for 2.
Alpha Flyer loves
5,
us.
Love you,
4,
Alpha.
We got these
Three.
have nothing.
2, 1. But you're in the same spot.
Option 2.
Okay. You guys wake up in a deep, dark
Son of
cave.
a bitch.
So do we not have our stuff then?
We didn't have our stuff either way.
Those are 3
okay.
keys, but
Either way,
that's
we're
a
screwed.
lanyard
Fuck!
that's attached to a dice bag.
He
To
never
the-
actually said in option 2 that we didn't have any. Just said that we were in a black cave with.
That's true. You
mystical
never
items.
said that.
So you guys wake up, and in the very center of the cave, where there normally would be obviously like a fire pit or something,
Right.
you see a large steel staff embedded in the ground, and on top of it is a large blue crystal glowing with light. And it's spewing out these weird rays and drawing something on the ground.
Drawing something.
Off in the distance, you guys see just a little bit of very dim light. You guys have been knocked out probably the majority of the day. It seems to be dusk. What do you do? We'll start over here with Willow.
Alright.
Willow.
Whistle Cup.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. You were not awake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Then I will start with Lady
Lady Isabella.
Isabella.
Alright, our mysterious Lady Isabella here.
My advice: run away from it.
Yeah, probably true.
For sure.
So, 22 knowledge arcana, assuming that's the what it's writing.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be writing a language. It seems to be writing some sort of a sigil, like a non-language based sigil. So you don't know what its intent is because it's individual to the wizard or the witch or whatever.
Oh. Stupid check. Stupid check failed.
You just go up to it and yank it out of the ground. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Stupid check failed.
That's usually my job.
Okay.
It's a staff. I'm a magic user.
Audience. One of 3 options is available.
Please don't explode us.
Please don't explode us. Option 1. Character who picked up the staff disappears and appears in a cave, not a cave, excuse me, a dungeon, alone. Option 2. Picks it up, nothing happens, and it stops working altogether. Light disappears and the crystal shatters. Option 3. He's immediately thrown back while trying to pick up the staff, and takes a 2d6 points of lightning damage.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
So, not good either way.
No matter what. Sometimes you just gotta grab a staff. You just gotta grab a staff, dude.
Samara says, we got one for option 3.
Lady Isabella picked up the staff.
Lady Isabella, who's off camera. Wave your arm in front of the camera there.
Yeah.
That's Lady Isabella right there.
Lady Isabella just walked up to this staff with a glowing blue crystal on it, and instead of...
And shrugged your shoulders and...
And just yanked it up.
Boink.
Option 1. So we have disappears and then it appears into a dungeon alone. And then we have you get thrown back and blasted with 2d6 points of lightning damage. So we need a tiebreaker, guys.
Oh, there's another one.
There's another 3. So far you've got two votes that you get knocked back, thrown flying, and take 2d6 points of lightning damage. God, I hope you survive. Anyone else going to cast a vote? Again, option 1. He immediately disappears and appears inside of a dungeon that he's going to have to get out of alone. She, excuse me. There are 3 of us here, though. Is there only 3?
Well, you're one viewer.
Yeah, but we've got,
It
like,
shows 5 viewers.
5 viewers. I might count twice, though. That's not what I'm going to do. Option 2...
Yeah, that's true.
What'd they say?
Well, if that's the case, then that means
So it's option 3.
3 is the answer then.
Yeah, I think we're at
That's the
option
case.
3 at this point. Oh, shit.
Oh wait, someone just said 1.
So we've got 2 for 1 and 2 for 2.
Oh god, we need a tiebreaker now.
So yeah, so we've got option 1 again. He
percentile
disappears. Hold on, it's me and 2 others watching on Burke's computer.
Ah, okay, cool. Right on.
Alright, yeah, sorry. So again,
So you can vote those 2 other votes then through chaos.
Total of 2. Total of 2 votes.
Okay, so
again,
one more vote.
So option 1, Lady Isabella disappears and appears inside of a dungeon that she must get out of completely alone. Option 2, she lifts it and the light goes out and the crystal completely just disintegrates. It explodes and the power that was doing its thing stops working altogether. Option 3, she's thrown back and takes 2d6 points of lightning damage.
Option 1, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, but then it's going to all pretty much go to her for the majority of the adventure.
No,
That's
it
the
means
downside.
you have to make special time for me.
That too.
I pick option
3. No, I'm just kidding. The 3 is where you might go.
Oh, Burke, by the way, Wes is stopping.
Okay.
our house.
Whiskey!
I figured.
Not even with max damage.
Alright, good. Good stuff. Good to know.
So we've got Alpha Flyer who voted for 3.
She's staying?
Yeah.
No, he's just gonna
Totally.
Sabara voting for option 3, so that's 2 for 3 and 1 for 1.
Okay.
2 for 1 and 2 for 3.
Ooh.
I'm watching Burke's.
Arcticker and Chaos chose option 1, and Sabara and and Alpha Flyer chose option 3.
Well,
Yeah.
so Adam's saying there's 3 people watching on my computer, so does that count as 3 votes?
They can each individually vote.
You guys better make
each
the
of you
right
boys.
choice. I will be home later.
I can make the call if all else fails, which I'm going to
Don't let him influence you. Do what's in your heart.
Don't listen to him.
Her. Lady Isabella.
Don't listen to
Sir.
Lady Isabella.
Alpha Flyer says it's not up to us. The DM has the call, so I say, DM, please make the call. Ark and I chose option 1. Oh, okay. The Ark is one of the people that already voted.
Yeah, that's Jai. Jai.
Okay, so then it's up to the 2 then. So, okay, I will just leave it up to luck. You want high or low to be in the dungeon? I'll let you make that choice.
Hi.
I need more specific.
So it's going to be 51 or higher, or 50 and higher is going to be
51 and higher.
Yeah, 51 and higher.
I'll take low for staying here.
Okay, so so low is going to be you take lightning damage. I have faith in the DM. Samara,
I don't.
Okay, it's
Lay
50.
down right now.
So, you take 2d6 points of lightning damage as you are thrown back. The pulse of blue.
All of us?
No, just her.
A pulse of blue light comes out of the comes out of the crystal, and you are struck by lightning and hurled across the room, which means you're also going to take damage from the wall.
How far away is the wall?
20 feet.
So I'm taking 4d6 on the damage.
No, I'm only going to do the first after the first 10 feet though.
So it's still 3d6.
3d6 total. So 6 points of lightning damage, which if you're wearing metal armor, you take added damage.
None.
Good. So that's 8 points of lightning damage and 2 points of impact damage.
Ouch.
Reflex save?
For half.
No. Well, I was actually going for land on my feet, kind of sliding back, going
To tumble like a glorious save.
Yeah.
I'll allow you to reflex for half. Not total damage, half of the fall damage. Which would still only save you 1 point, but...
Actually, I was just after
For 8.
a graceful landing from getting blasted.
A fluff thing.
Oh, like after you take damage, you just tumble up to your feet?
I'm taking the damage, I'm just trying to make it look like
Look like you meant for it to happen.
No, that's perfectly fine.
you know, land on my feet like the boss.
Yeah, that's fine. DC 15? Good, okay.
No.
So, boom! Smack! Tumble, tumble. I'm okay.
Okay.
You don't look so good.
I think I'm still
Don't touch
passed out, right?
What's
Alright.
that?
Am I still
So
passed
we've
out?
learned
This will
today
be
that
what-
we do not
for
touch
sure.
the metal staff of death.
Ooh, sorry.
Metal staff of death is not to be touched.
You said we're losing everything, right?
I did not say
We
that.
did not. So we still have all our stuff.
Okay.
Well, you
We
guys
can't
haven't
know.
evaluated what you have. Let's put it
I'm
that way.
I'm gonna see what I
Yeah,
got.
let's evaluate here.
Well,
So a giant bolt of lightning throws your friend across the room, and you go, I wonder what happened to my purse still.
Definitely checking. I got a
So it
17
was
to
a
check
total-
to see if I have
so it was
everything.
a total of 10 points, right?
Total of, so it was 6 and 3,
Yeah,
and then,
10.
yes, 10.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on Lady Isabella and be like, are you alright? Jesus.
Everybody else is just like, oh my shit.
Samara says you're welcome to those who complained about your choices, about our choices.
So, don't touch that.
Apparently. That's that
Yeah,
middle,
I'm
right?
not gonna
Yeah.
touch it.
Don't
I
don't
rolled
touch
17.
Well, don't worry, I won't be touching that one.
Wait, so I imagine there's burns on Isabella, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna
She
poke
took
him
light-
and ask if that hurts.
Oh my god. Doesn't do added damage, but it's annoying as fuck.
Slap him.
I come over.
Nope.
I
Nope.
come over,
I got something
kick
to
him in
eat.
the
You
knee.
dare
I got
touch a
something
lady.
even better than
I
that.
was
You
gonna
touched a
help
lady.
you cure
A
your
noble
wounds.
lady.
In her boob, nonetheless.
On her boob.
Keep in mind, I'm doing it with a stick. I feel like that goes without saying.
I mean, now
right?
you're just
Yeah,
getting
you
into
okay?
creepier territory.
Kinky.
Your kink is not my kink!
King is not my king.
So, he takes 6 points from a ray of frost.
Ooh!
Wow, that's because I poked you with a stick.
You just poked her in a burn!
You poked a noble lady in a wound.
That's fine. I'll remember this.
I skip and hop on over.
already
Here, can I help
forming
you with
great
that?
rivalries.
And I come up with cure.
I got a
wounds.
buddy. It
Cure
doesn't
my
matter.
wounds.
Shit
If you
hits the
would
fan.
like. If you
I got a
would
buddy,
like. If not, that's
and I will
okay.
kill you,
Cure minor
motherfucker.
Thank
wounds
you,
will
nice.
heal 1 point.
Question for the DM. Is this a homebrew or a module? It's a
Yes.
homebrew story that
Would
I've
you
been
like
working
1
on for the
point
last
back,
3 years,
milady?
and there are
I will
little
actually
pieces of
fuck
homebrew
that.
in it.
Okay, you're
Now I'm blowing
welcome.
my vape. Where?
Though it does
Where-
incorporate some of the Greyhawk modules
And
for
smears
part of the
salve
quest
on
line.
herself.
And I'm talking AD&D Greyhawk original
good
version.
job.
Yeah.
It has
I
a
kind of
Cincinnati.
like
I forgot there's a
use it
cure
a
light
little
and
bit,
a cure
just like
minor.
just the top
Yep.
layer.
So
and be like,
weird.
what is that?
Forgot about that.
There's also
You're
just
familiar
more.
with.
I guess I could go ahead and
Do
retaliate.
we have all
3.5.
Are we really
Let's-
gonna have a party battle right now?
5e, yes, 5e.
Oh, I kind of like
3.5.
stick it with my finger.
Oh no, yeah, not 5th edition. Sorry, it's 3.5. Yes.
3.5.
It can't break. Like
Can I take a
potion
tumble
bottle.
save on that bullshit?
Fancy.
You can. So Ray of Frost. Hey, Sean, does Ray of Frost allow for a reflex for half?
You know, I don't remember.
I got it. No, I don't. I ain't got it.
Oh, poop, I
Ray
got
of
my
Frost?
dice.
Audience, does Ray of Frost allow for a reflex for half damage?
I'm also an escape artist. I don't think that applies though.
No. That means it's easier for you to get out of binds.
Well, I won't know because that's definitely not one I get. So
I count.
Alright, I found it. It's all good, guys. Everything's fine.
I am totally gonna remember this.
You be nice.
Oh no. It's
Oh,
done
no.
and done, man.
Oh no, Mr. Cooper.
Saving throw, none.
if there's any
That
left,
has nothing to
I
do
hope
with
so.
a saving throw though.
I'll take your glass.
Thank you, dude.
Alright, always. Always.
She's taking a mad shit, dude. Leave her alone.
Jeremy, saving throw is none.
None? Okay, so no.
Alright.
Well, that's fucked up.
Hey, be nice. Yeah, it is fucked up. Your character should totally be pissed at her, but at the same time...
Oh no, I'm gonna kill her in her sleep now.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Let's avoid
Let's calm
the intentionally
down, Sid.
killing one another, okay?
Let's calm down.
I poked somebody with a stick that dealt
She
no
told-
damage,
No.
and I got hurt.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever been burned in real life?
If you
Like,
got
not a
burned in
sunburn.
real life by somebody, would you attack them?
If I got burned in real life and someone came up to me and poked me where I got burned and went hee hee or something along those lines,
I
I
Probably
didn't.
would've.
I said,
I would
does that
fucking-
hurt?
I would.
I said, does that hurt?
with
And
a
her
stick.
answer was,
Ruining friendships.
and that was her
One
answer.
step by one step.
Well, I got my buddy, so I'm just gonna.
This is it,
Back to
Chief.
the bottle cap.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill her.
Oh, it's out here
Oh,
somewhere.
I'm like,
I stole it. I'm
My
sorry.
leg's
Is that a What
I'm like,
flew
I
over the
know.
Holy
cuckoo's
Nine,
nest
this is it,
reference?
Chief.
Oh,
Hashtag enter the Thunderdome.
Goddamn right.
Enter
But
the
yeah,
pleasure
I
zone.
now, I obviously in real life I can't cast Ray of Frost, but it is a lesser spell that's not gonna kill you for sure. It's gonna definitely get you away until you never fucking do that again.
I am never
The
gonna
s-
protect.
The same
that.
way, if you were to do that to me in real life, I would straight up punch you in the fucking face.
Yeah, and I would still walk away with no HP damage, if not one at most.
I cannot give advice since I have not played 3.5 since the 80s, and am now playing... 3.5 was released in the 90s.
5E. See, everybody's playing 5E, Jeremy.
I know, and I
5E
feel sorry for them. I hate that edition.
Fucking hate it.
I won't either.
Though, to be fair, when we started playing with your
fair,
friend...
to be fair, to be
My
fair.
bad.
There might be a
It's
DM
the new
that
hip
structured
thing.
well enough to where I wouldn't mind it.
I will
But so
probably
far my
try
experience
5th
is
edition
not
again in
good.
the future. It just, I didn't like the way that it was jamming, and there was just, it's so vague that, it's great for storytelling, it's shitty for the intricacies that
I'll
I'm
be
used
honest,
to.
I barely even know what's going on at this point. We're in a cave with a staff just blew up our friend Lady Isabella.
Just
And
like,
then
well, you
she-
beat the shit out of him.
Then
You're
she,
not gonna
like,
back me up?
smacked him. Well, you poked her.
She
in
did-
her
she
burn.
did that.
That's even
I don't know.
She didn't touch him.
So
A ray
I checked all my
of
belongings.
like frost
What
came
do
We
I
from
have?
her.
Okay, so, you guys are not wearing any of your travel gear, you are wearing your armor and whatnot, however, your backpacks are laying behind you guys against the edge of the round cave.
I have a question.
Yeah?
How bright is the blue light?
It is, low light.
Okay, so it's not going to like damage someone with dark vision who was
It's,
just knocked out.
so it
and
would be
really-
like a torch.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the dimming side, this
I'm
is
gonna
dimming
roll a
portion,
D20
so it's
to
dim
calm
light.
down.
So
considered.
candlelight.
Okay, so I'm going to go pick up my stuff
Yeah.
and
did
I'm going to
not
start
calm me
exploring the
down
cave
at
for a
all.
way out because obviously the staff's a bad idea.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Okay, there is an exit. I told you guys that up in the distance you guys do see that there's
Okay,
I
lights.
grabbed my
Still right here.
backpack.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
don't
what's
know
there, but I'm
I,
still.
guys, I don't know what's going on, but I want to go. I just
Yeah,
want to go.
This may be a safe place to spend the night.
I
I
don't know.
don't think so.
Says Lady Isabella after she got slammed.
Well,
Yeah, and after she
Don't-
reacts
don't
with a
touch.
stick
Possibly.
poke
Wait.
with
Touch it.
I'm going to
violence.
approach the staff.
We don't know if there's
Since he
maybe
says there
like
might be
some
a
magic
place-
bears
nice
coming
thing.
back.
I
being
have
like,
a
"Hey,
good
this is
DM
mine."
question. Are there any magic casters in the party?
Kind
I'm a
of.
druid. I'm a
Does
druid.
anyone
I
have
cast
detect magic?
That's what I was
No.
about to say. I was going to approach the staff and detect magic on it.
Okay.
Boy.
Because
War
if
mages
we...
don't get that.
Seriously, I'm gonna do it.
You can.
No, we don't get it.
You get it not at all?
Not at all.
Well,
Do I
get
have
some
to roll
scrolls of it
anything? I
then.
forget.
In pain.
Do I have any spells?
Do I have to roll anything?
No,
with it?
you just cast it, and then you get it's round generated action. And I need
Not
the
about
PhD,
it.
please.
But I will look through my backpack.
Everything. When you actually do see your backpack, you do find everything there.
Okay.
Though obviously your horses are missing.
Is my wolf
Am I riding
now?
dog?
Nope. Riding dog
Okay.
missing.
Life is not okay.
Problems.
I no longer have.
We got problems.
Life is not okay.
Wolf.
5th edition's in
If I know anything about my riding dog
Silverman!
Flanders, he is
Yeah.
balls deep in the wolf right now. I'm just
Relax.
gonna
Let's
be
get
honest
us
with you.
out of this
That's his
situation
style.
first, one thing at a time.
Silverman, we have to find Silverman.
If Silvermint is
Oh, I'm sorry,
attached to
Silverman.
her as she is
Did
to
he help you?
him,
Perception checks already?
If I know
So
anything
we'll
about
fuck
Flanders,
me
No one has
throwing
done
some
one.
sick-
Perception.
she's attached to you as you are
You
to
mean
her.
a
I'm sure she'll
spot
find
check?
you
Yeah.
herself.
I'll do a spot check as well.
Okay,
'Cause
here's
unless
how
you feel
detect
like
magic
something's
works.
off, I'm pretty sure your animal communion is safe.
This is how detect magic works.
It's okay.
You detect magical auras. The amount of information revealed depends on how long you study a particular area subject, so you can do it for up to 3 rounds.
Okay.
Round 1 is just the presence or absence of magical auras. Obviously, you're going to want to stick around for longer than that, because if you can't tell that this is magic, you're a fucking idiot.
Is that magic?
Second round tells the number of different magical auras and the power of the most potent aura within your cone of influence. So you won't be able to tell anything that's behind you. It's a 60-foot cone effect.
Well, I'm looking directly at it, so.
Okay,
I'm gonna go.
third round, the strength and location of each aura. If the item or creatures bearing the auras in line of sight, you can make a spellcraft skill check to determine the school of magic involved in each. You must make one check per aura, which is a DC 15 plus the spell level, or 15 plus half of the caster level for a non-spell effect. Magical areas, multiple types of magic, or strong local magical emanations may distort or conceal weaker auras. And then it can be faint, moderate, or strong, or even overwhelming, and it can linger for an extended period of time.
Good, man.
Alright.
You
So,
you can't borrow my gun.
Use minor illusion to turn 5e into a good
Why
system.
not?
Said you can't borrow my gun.
Why didn't even go that bad last time?
Okay, so
Because I
you're
wanna
gonna
go with
stay,
you,
stay
Kyle.
around for the whole 3 rounds?
yes.
I work
Okay,
tomorrow.
so it is an overwhelming aura,
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
and you can roll a DC to detect the spell.
Class or type.
It is the School of Magic.
School of Magique.
26.
26. It is a conjuration spell.
I can
Let
see
me double
again.
check that.
Wait, Pat, let's switch.
No.
Glasses? Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna be blind.
Mine is
And
2015.
Pat's gonna go blind.
I'm gonna go blind.
Yeah, you
Ah!
are. Yeah.
I can see everything!
I'm trying to like see
God
what you look
damn.
like in them.
What
Oh, they're
the?
not too bad.
What is wrong with your eyes? Are they
Not too bad.
footballs? Like,
Are they footballs?
Evocation.
Um,
So it's an
I
evocation.
worked for a guy who literally had Coke bottle glasses.
And
love
that's
it.
all I can tell.
That's all you can tell us.
mine
this
are
week.
bad, right? Not too bad.
No, I can't even
Thank
see
you.
out of them. You're welcome, hun.
Okay.
That was actually Sean.
And it
So
shocked him. Any idea,
What?
any way of knowing
Sean's
if
book,
it shocked him
isn't it?
because he tried
No.
to pick it up? Or
Oh.
shocked him
You
because
handed
that's
a
just
book.
what it does?
Yeah, because it was sitting right down here, and
Like,
he
is
asked
there
for a
any
PHP.
symbols on it
Ah.
that might give me an idea?
Silly.
No.
Any sign of who might have made it?
Like a maker's mark?
Yes.
You can roll a search check.
Nat 20 on the die, which gives me a 26.
There you go.
Nice nat 20.
Yeah.
Hey,
Following
that
the
is
elephant
so
girl.
great.
Good
Yes,
shit.
actually, when you were while you are still dealing with the lingering effects of the aura, Hush, Holy Knight, the keyboard. I think 5e is an easier system to learn. I do agree. Keep in mind, I do agree that it is an easier system. I'm not disagreeing with that
For sure.
whatsoever.
If you're like a beginner, for me, I started on 5e,
Me too.
and like it made it a lot easier to learn.
to
actually
grasp
started
the
on
to
basic
grasp
concepts.
the concepts, yeah, for sure.
I totally agree with that, and I do think that as time goes on, 5th edition will become awesome. Right now, I don't like it because of how loose the rules are.
Yeah.
People love that. A lot of people love that idea because everything's homebrew, and everyone homebrewed the crap out of 3.5. I don't like to homebrew the crap out of 3.5. I throw in little tiny sprinkles of homebrew along with the core rules. 3.5 is for war gamers, 5e is for RPG gamers. And I disagree with that entirely.
Well,
because I hate
Alpha
power gaming.
agrees with it.
No. To me, 5e is too loose. And with an RPG, even if you're using your imagination and everything, and
Adam, what was I
you
supposed to
still need
say?
some type of structure to give you guidelines of how to do it.
Yeah.
There's always some structure.
5e feels too...
5e is very, very wishy-washy
like
on it, though.
A house that's ready to fall apart.
Like the house that just got burned down.
Right,
Yes.
pretty much.
And you couldn't save it.
Yeah, you couldn't sing.
Okay, so anyways.
I'm one person.
You do see an arcane mark.
there too.
Exactly.
Small, tiny
So,
people.
anyways, during the lingering effects, lingering aura effects of the detect magic, you will, while still searching, you will actually see what you know to be an arcane mark, as in the spell arcane mark. No, I agree with the DM's statement. Yeah. Now, gang, would our Lord and Savior Gygax approve of the fighting?
Oh, no, Gygax.
Thanks, Adam.
Alpha
to
Flyer
you,
says
buddy.
yes, he agrees with the DM's statement.
Oh.
So it's an arcane mark.
Okay.
As in
And
the
that's-
spell arcane mark, which is just a
at that
very
point, it's
unique mark
irrelevant.
only for an arcane caster that only he
DM
is able to
holds
identify as
all
himself.
So it doesn't really
No,
matter.
so it's not a
argue
universally
the
known
DM.
Okay.
arcane mark.
Praise be to
Well, I'll
Gary.
pull out some parchment
And also
I will
with you.
draw it the best I can.
Okay.
So I might have to look it up
Amen.
to give me an idea later on who it might have been.
Okay.
Wait, do you
'Cause
not
I'm-
have fingers?
I do have fingers.
Okay.
I'm just not touching the staff,
curious
so
how
I'm
do you-
drawing.
I wonder how you draw though.
The
Like, how
places
is that?
those
No,
trunks
you wouldn't
have
fingers.
been.
You would be using your trunks.
Is it
No,
my turn now?
my trunks are accessory. I can hold things, but I have hands.
Do you?
You have
Whoa,
hands.
wait, do that again. You have.
Shut up.
You, not you. Nah. I'm just kidding.
Hands for days.
How do you prove you have hands, Stacy?
Show me.
I want to
Show
see
me
what
these
what
hands.
Loxo looks like officially.
Drop my phone.
I need to make
where-
sure YouTube hasn't been saying anything either, by the way.
I'm glad I wasn't the only buddy. The only person that saw that.
There are 0 people watching my stream on YouTube now.
Aww.
Do we have what, 7 viewers?
They kind of
7 right
have.
now, yeah.
Oh, that's fancy.
This is actually one of the best nights I've had for a while.
Love you guys.
Wow.
They kind of have hands. They have like 3, 4 fingers.
Okay.
We're looking
Yeah.
at Luxodon hands right now.
Loxo
Very important
Oncology.
stuff.
What?
Yeah, they look like they got hand things.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Okay,
looking
just
at
making
it.
sure.
Well, and depending on...
Luxophysiology.
Okay, this is Forgotten Realms Wiki, so this is official. Well, official.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
read it on
right.
the internet, so
Hands.
it must be true.
It's like a 3-fingered hand, I think, is how they describe
I
it.
wish
Yeah,
it was from
okay.
Magic the Gathering. They're kind of the same, right? D&D, Magic the Gathering. It's like
They're
similar.
both owned by Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, so same. deal.
Loxodons it's based on Loxodons.
Okay, so anyways.
Or should I say Loxodons are based on it?
Which, by the way,
'Cause I'm not
they
sure which
have
one came
a
out
Magic
first.
the Gathering.
Yeah, I don't know,
out
because
now.
depends on which version of Magic the Gathering that the Loxodon appeared in, because
Yeah.
they both have been around since the 90s and 80s.
Yes.
Okay, so anyways. Moving on.
Interesting.
Moving on.
You don't know exactly who it's from, obviously. It is a very
Nope.
unique arcane mark
So I'm just-
created by the arcane caster. Who else was doing what? Was anyone else searching? People were looking for their
Okay.
goods. It's all there.
I was going to go to the front of the cave towards that dim light.
Okay, the
I'm
dust
going
light.
with the gnome, yeah. We're going to the light.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta find my
I
You guys-
follow my gnome buddy.
You guys get
always.
outside the cave and you are surrounded in a huge purple grass field. The grass is about 4.5 feet tall.
I can't see
I
anything.
can't see shit.
I'll
Pick
lift
me
it
up.
There
on
is
my head.
immediately outside of it is a pen with all of your horses and dogs. And out in the middle of this field, you see in the distance a large, broken black tower.
Oh shit.
Guys.
You and your black tower bullshit!
Alright, that's our destination.
You can
I'm
join us.
gonna
We
have my
Maybe.
drow buddy pick me up.
Just
And
because
then I'm
it's
gonna
a black tower doesn't mean it's the black tower.
Oh, that's.
I'm gonna have my dark elf buddy pick me up so I can look
Well,
around.
I'm a wood elf.
I'm sorry, wood elf buddy, pick me up so I can look around.
By the way, in case anyone's wondering, the name of the campaign is The Dark Tower.
14. To just look around perception.
I'm gonna go ahead and look too.
Search or spot me.
I'm gonna look
Perception.
too
Well, I'm
because
gonna
that's
head
the
out
whole
of the
process.
tower, out of the cave.
So
Towards where they
these are
went.
the only ones that. Okay, you're just kind of following
13.
them.
I'm gonna head on out
I'm gonna be
because I'm not touching the staff.
Let's go get our
Give
stuff.
you a dark tower.
Not taking any risks.
Okay,
even
so
touching
as
it.
you are up
Giant.
looking around, you see a glint of silvery off in the distance.
Ooh,
And
silver.
it's moving incredibly fast in your direction.
Towards us. Oh shit, we got an incoming, guys. Some that's not silver is coming to us.
incoming, not silver.
Incoming Nazis.
You start to hear what sounds like something rotating, clipping the top of the grass.
Oh,
We're gonna get the fuck out.
flip. Okay, I'm gonna go run for my dog.
Well, you're on my shoulders.
Okay.
We're gonna go run for
Run, Wood
your
Elf,
dog.
run! I'm gonna
Where?
smack you on your ass and say,
We're
"Go!"
trying to go and get the dog in my horse Prius.
Okay.
And take
And
them
you're gonna
where?
keep him on you?
Yes.
I run faster.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder with one hand.
I'm gonna
and
throw
push
him as I'm running. I'm gonna throw him because I
Pause,
love my buddy.
pause. How tall are you?
3'6".
How tall are you?
5'10".
Okay.
No.
Wolfenstein campaign confirmed. Okay. As you start running towards the pen, you are immediately cut in half.
No! No, I'm not!
You go, your parts go splaying, and you
God
fall.
damn!
I said I was throwing him, so can I take
you
that
said it was
reaction
off in
check?
the distance, not coming to kill me right now.
I said there was a glint of silver rapidly approaching you guys.
Did you?
Alright,
I'm
did you
gonna
pick
take
that
my
up?
reaction check then.
Oh,
Tumble
you're
check.
fucking dead.
Tumble check.
Yeah, we are around.
I'm
Stop.
still in the cave. I
Yep.
never went out.
I understand.
I'm just clarifying my
If
position.
I get cut in half, Nam Foodle is not gonna die this way.
I'm tumbling with Nam. I am tumbling with Nam.
I'm
There
gonna
is
say,
this moves so fast you cannot reflex away.
I have to be able to see that. I'm an elf. I have to be able to see that glint.
I
And I'm
saw
like,
the
oh
glint.
shit!
You
And-
saw the glint.
And
That's
he
what you
screamed.
saw.
and I
And
tried
he
to run away
screamed,
from it.
and I reacted.
It moves way faster than you guys can move.
Then we're dead.
No, he's
He
dead.
is dead. You're
No.
not.
You're
A
not.
gnome is
It is
fucking dead.
at the height of the grass.
He says silvery. Oh, shh! And he falls.
Falls, guts splaying all over
That,
you.
no, that
Yeah,
would
so Nam
technically
Frugal
cut
just
his feet
got
off
on your
and
shoulders.
cut me because
So-
you said
so
4.5
here's-
feet tall. So
So
that
this,
Is
behalves
there a
me.
full bar in this game?
No, there's not. But, that being said, I'm going to allow the audience to try to take pity.
Please.
Audience!
Come on.
don't let your boy Nam Foodle die.
The only thing that I will allow once per character, if the audience approves the individual time, I'll Alpha Fly, I'll read yours in just 1 second, buddy, is the character is dead, technically, but I will allow him to be resurrected back in the town of Greyhawk, and he will have to make the trek alone.
Can I use my scroll of great teleportation to get us the fuck out of there? And use...
No, there's no time for you to react.
Oh, well, you're cut in half. Can I
Basically-
grab his body and teleport us to the town?
Basically what's happening is you're running through the grass and then all of a sudden you hear a shriek and then there's blood splattered all over you.
Obviously, I can
How tall is the
resurrect him
grass?
if I get him back to town.
The grass is roughly 7 feet tall.
You said there's a chance of resurrection if I use that great skull
You
or
are
scroll
all
of
good except for
resurrection.
me.
Alright,
Or
audience,
teleportation.
please allow your boy Nam Foodle to
This
live
is-
today.
This is just their taking pity on him.
Um,
and
Option
allowing him
number
to-
1, Nam Foodle lives.
I'm
And
gonna
option
put
2, he
something
dies.
Yeah.
The Supreme.
Yeah!
I'm gonna be like 1'5"
My
if I
person
survive
that
with
has
half
to see
height.
this happen.
I will be tallest.
Is it
Well, maybe
still
not
in
tallest.
March
I'll be the
record?
tallest gnome in the party.
No,
He's my best friend, you guys. He's my best and only friend.
I still have to
Okay,
take
right
vengeance
there.
on Kalen, the guy who stole my wife from me.
Tall enough to look out over the
I would
grass.
kill that
Am
son
I
of
able
a
to
bitch.
see
There's other people I'll kill too,
what kind
but
of pattern it's doing?
he's number one.
It's
And how
just a circle.
wide?
It's half of the field. It's
Hashtag
it's
let
acting
him
like
live.
a
Thank you.
giant blade
Thank
that's
you.
cutting the grass at an
My,
exact height.
able
I
to
agree.
estimate how fast it's moving.
Yes.
God damn, I'm gonna be like the
Two
world's
votes.
In my
smallest
Two votes for that.
character.
Two
Well,
votes for
World's
that.
smallest
Get an idea
now.
if we-
I'm gonna go
if we
pee
have to
real
run
quick. I'll be right
full
back.
speed to get to the tower
I'm
to be
going to
able
go
to
pee.
avoid it,
Namfoodle does not die like
So
this.
he's
God.
alive. You would
He's
know
gonna be
that
a
as long as
1
you're
foot
underneath that
8
cutting area, you're fine.
gnome.
You gotta get on like all fours.
So
I
go.
love
You gotta crawl.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to just
I was
sprint.
trying to think if I had to run or not.
Okay, so first of all, Alpha Flyer's comment first. Looks
I
like
dropped.
well, let him live, pity him, let him live. And Alpha Flyer said, from D&D Beyond, UA, Ravnica races, Loxicons tower above most other humanoids standing over 7 feet tall. They have the heads, trunks, tusks, ears, and faces of elephants and hulking humanoid bodies covered by thick leathery skin. Their hands have 4 thick digits, and their feet are the flat, oval-shaped feet of elephants.
Thank
So there
you.
we go. Okay, so
Well,
he will discover this. He appears inside the Temple of Palor. New body.
Is it? But wait. Is he half the
No,
size?
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm sorry,
That's
guys.
fucking hilarious, but
I'm sorry, guys. I would have done it if I were DM.
Alright, so what happened to Namfoodle? Does he get to see his ex-wife again?
You're alive.
And his boy Roy, his sweet baby boy Roy, does he ever get to see him again?
I would too. God damn it. So you don't even get to suffer the death is the cool thing.
High five.
They get to deal with your gory remains being splattered all over them. You see a glint in the distance, and all of a sudden, there's a flash of light, and there are 3 men towering over you. Every time he dies, you cut off an inch.
Yeah!
I feel shorter. Am I shorter?
I'm obviously sobbing.
all same
Ditto.
I'm covered in gnome blood.
I'm gonna go over
This is the
and
Alright,
worst
fine.
day of my
I will
life.
now
I
be
scream.
3'5".
I definitely scream.
Your
It's an
armor,
entrailing moment.
your armor is,
No!
is
No!
legitimately destroyed.
Too
Okay.
So you're
soon.
gonna have to replace it. Your weapons too, and your backpack for that matter. So pretty much all your gear.
Okay, cool.
How's your entrailing moment?
I feel more alive than ever before.
anyways, the Loxo immediately drops
Alright.
down. And
We're talking about my best friend here.
So Nam.
Not funny.
I'm gonna go get
Yeah,
you a
okay,
hug.
just to give you guys a
Give you a
backstory,
hug.
Namfoodle and Sid over here were like best friends in the city of Greyhawk, and that's how we made a living together. So,
Someone made a clip.
his buddy just died, and so now I think Namfoodle is just gonna work on trying to get back to his friends, get it out of Greyhawk, and start heading back towards the
And I'm outsies.
And before I do that, I'm gonna use. Do I have my money still?
I'm gonna run and give you a hug.
Because I still have like
No,
200
your money's
gold.
on your body.
It's covered in blood.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'm gonna try and appeal to the
Woof.
priest of Palor to see
Only
if they can give me
wiping
some
dead bits off
provisions
of
to
you.
get me
It's
back to
okay,
my
honey,
buddies.
It's okay.
Alpha Flyer says, wait, what's your
I
name?
vomit a little bit.
My
but
name
then
is
I'm like wiping it
Namfoodle.
off and I come and hug everybody.
Namfoodle Knackle, to be specific. Otherwise known as
won't know,
Took
but-
Soothsayer. He's a gnome. So,
Okay.
he's
Can I see
quite
where
a
this
colored
silver
past.
thing is and where I am in regards to like my
Lamb
buddy's
noodle?
dog?
Close enough. Close enough.
Clam noodles. I
Fan.
don't like it.
What is it? Fan.
N-A-M.
Wait.
Nam-
When you wake up,
Nam Foodle.
O-O-D-L-E.
when you wake up, you have slight amnesia, and you're like, what was my name again?
No,
I
but
think it
this
was lamb noodle.
this is something that I do bring in. You now have a phobia of rather sharp objects.
Okay.
So a sword, no, that's fine. But if someone comes near you with like a butcher's blade or something, you have a straight up phobia of them.
Alright,
Like
specifically
Candyman.
silver objects.
Yes, silver
So,
sharp objects.
He's far away from me, right? My
Yeah,
best
yeah,
friend
he's in
just,
Greyhawk.
I don't know where he is though.
Okay, so.
Am I-
No, he's dead to you. He, as far as you know, he's just dead.
So I'm sobbing. I want to get his dog, and as far as I know, that thing is flying at such a height, right? So I want to try and crawl and get his dog back because that's
don't
all I
need to
have
crawl.
left of him.
I mean, you can walk.
Well, no, because you said 4.5
And my legs.
feet.
Because
So
you
that
were holding him up on your.
no, I'm 5'10".
Oh.
Yeah, the ceiling height is around 7.5 feet.
Okay, so
Anyway-
So he weighs, he's 3 feet and change, so
Can
he would have.
I
Pretty much it just would've been top of your
decipher
head.
whether there's
Yeah.
a chance that I'm
So-
gonna be able to get his puppy.
So
Yeah.
never mind, your armor will be fine
Okay, sweet, my armor's okay.
once you get to your body.
Can I figure out whether I can get to his puppy? Because that's all I have left of my
The
best
pen
friend.
is right outside of the cave.
Yeah, the horses.
That's all we were trying to get to. Why didn't we crawl in the first place? Why did we have to run?
Yeah, lamb noodle. That's what I said. God, Saul.
I just want the puppy.
I take him to his puppy, and he sits and cries.
Like, the pen's not immediately right there. It is a little ways away.
I'm gonna pet
But
my wolf.
not by much.
The cleric realizes nothing can be done, so she's getting on all fours. She's crawling towards the tower.
Okay. She's a little too tall. She will be cut off.
I'm hugging the puppy and sobbing.
I'm like 9 feet.
That's
Holy
fine.
Knight says, offer his dog to the Holy Silver Disc. Oh,
Aww.
that's horrible.
You're terrible.
By the way, the
You're
dog's name is
terrible.
Flanders, and he's a very lovable war dog.
And I am loving
No,
him.
it's a riding dog.
He's just,
Riding dog.
He's good.
Big difference. War dogs are
The
different.
fluffy kind,
Alpha Flyer just puts a
So-
puppy
like
emote
the
in
shaggy dog kind of
So
thing.
I got to the puppy.
there. Okay, puppy's there. It's whining because it noticed that its master just
And I'm
fucking
just hugging it and drinking from my flask, furiously sobbing.
It goes and lays by the body, actually.
And I follow it to the body, and I'm sobbing with the puppy next to the body, crying and drinking.
Just let me know when I get to the
Yeah, take my
tower.
loot.
I'm kind of
You're just gonna start crawling. You're like,
No,
fuck
I'm
this.
I'm
Sorry
gonna
I'm
stick
about
with
that.
this guy and make sure he's okay.
I would
Well,
like.
there's nothing I
would
can
like
do.
to
There's nothing
kind
I
of
can
just
do.
barely peek up over the grass to see where this thing is.
Oh
Just like a
God, why would
like
you
if anything-
do that?
Just anything like
Why
my
would
nose would
you
get cut
do
off. Just
that?
a little bit.
How tall are you?
Another
3
one bites the
foot
dust.
You can't
3
see
inches.
over
I'm
there.
7 feet tall.
7.5 feet
That is
tall.
the worst idea ever.
The closest you'd be able to do something like that is if you're standing on my back.
Okay,
The top
well
of
then
your
I'm
head
gonna
is
take
gone now.
I'm gonna pick up my gnome.
I'm gonna take.
You saw what happened last time.
Let's try
Right.
it again. Oh,
I guess it's just you and me and the puppy.
Second
Oh,
time
hey, Liv, what's
charm.
going on, man? Why escape the cave when you can live in the campaign as troglodytes?
Fuck. I thought we had a mission.
I'm gonna take my dagger and start clearing away some of the grass
Okay.
and like make a path kind of super big around me.
When you cut through the grass, it immediately grows back
Oh shit!
within a few seconds.
Some mystical
Which is
grass
why
up
the
in
blade
here.
What
spins
if-
so fast.
Ooh. I stamp it down. It's
Like, there's
still
reason.
there. It's still there, but I stamp it down.
It's like
I
trying to
miss
pull over
Nam.
iron. It'll cut just like any
It's
grass.
amaranth, isn't
But
it?
wait, then
But it
how
won't
am I
bend.
It's
getting
amaranth.
through the grass then? If
Amaranth.
it doesn't move.
Yeah, amaranth.
You can push through it. You just can't trample it.
Yeah, you can't trample it.
We just gotta go through. We gotta follow her. I'm sure she's like, you know.
Vietnam boat
making
ride.
sense.
Don't go into the long
It
grass!
disappears within like seconds.
Fucking Jurassic Park this shit.
I guess we should probably follow the Loxo.
You guys are
Yeah.
gonna have to convince me because I'm just
Hey,
The reality
Yeah.
is,
destroyed.
it's okay.
I am destroyed.
Roll a d20.
Namfoodle might be okay.
Roll
I'm gonna
a
sing him a
D20.
song.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna sing him a song.
guys, real
Encourage
fast,
him to
everyone's
be on
asking for a new introduction because people are asking about race and class.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
So we'll start counterclockwise again with
Lean on in here and tell them your
I'm gonna
race
sing
and
you a
class.
song.
Race and class.
I'm an elf. My best friend is a gnome. Nam.
Was.
Thank you.
Rogue.
And I'm a rogue. But I don't know about anything anymore. I
Also
have
a
nothing left. And I don't know what to do.
And we should. So Sab, actually, when we're all done, like when I get all the cameras and whatnot, I plan on getting a webcam for every single person that plays, so I can put a name tag specifically above them.
Oh, great.
Alright, I am
On
a
the stream.
gnome bard named Namfoodle Knackle, and I was just had my head cut off.
No, you had he was shut off.
No, I would have
So
been his head.
apparently
I
I'm
didn't
back
realize.
alive
Yeah.
in Greyhawk.
Like just
I'm
Butt
back alive
naked.
in Greyhawk. Okay.
yeah, butt naked.
Naked. Important. I'm naked.
I'm a Loxo cleric by the name of Devrika Tarak.
God.
Sexy.
Bitch.
Yes,
I
yes, I am.
And, like,
I'm an elf
I know, we're only on
druid.
the
My
bench
name
for
is
like
Wolf.
2 days.
I have a wolf partner. Her name is Silver Mist, Protector of the
don't
Forest.
worry, I'm gathering up your
And
gore.
this is my gnome friend.
And
She's
I'm holding it.
also
tight.
my familiar.
My name is Willow Whistlecup. I am a gnome druid.
Nerd.
She's still in one piece.
Yeah! Ow!
Good one. I keep my nose in one piece.
Oh, kill it! Kill it with fire!
Off the screen to the side here, Lady Isabella.
The
She is a
beautiful
human war mage of noble descent.
The beautiful, illustrious Lady Isabella.
Yeah.
They actually hear that.
Hey, guys, shush. Say the last part again, please. Lady Isabella.
She is a human war mage of noble descent.
That's
There
right.
we go. Okay. And, well, we still got 20 minutes. Do we want to try to keep going forward, or do we want to end it there, since that was a pretty epic end?
I want to
guy
get to the tower.
What instrument do you play?
A lute.
I'm gonna use your lute and sing him a little song.
So... Jaina Proudmoore?
It makes me feel a little better.
I don't know who Jaina Proudmoore is.
But I just lost my best friend in the
that?
entire world and my only friend and the person that takes care of me.
Hey, come up and hug your leg, because that's all I can do.
Hashtag /facepalm.
He's got guts, and they're him, and it's my hands.
Hey, this is a really magical, strange place, my guy. Who knows what could have happened?
Fellas just used the napalm. Yeah.
Anyways, do I get to the Black Tower?
Okay, so yeah, we'll at least get that far. So you guys follow
Maybe we can find a way to bring him back.
Is anyone going
promise.
to try to go back? You're still in the cave. You did hear this commotion though. You heard the body plop, and you heard the blood spray, and you heard the.
And I did what I did.
Ice cream.
Gonna be the noble bitch that
Which
she
was
is.
going. Yeah, no, she went off and she casted clean on you, so you no longer have blood on your hands. Out of
But
the kindness of her heart.
Yeah,
No,
you're
she
not
didn't.
covered in body bits.
I don't want nothing from her.
Well, she did it
No.
anyways.
I'm gonna kill her in her sleep.
the end result is you don't know how it happened, but suddenly you were clean.
Yeah, you don't even know.
That's the reality.
I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. I still hate you.
Oh no.
Oh,
goddamn
come
newbird.
on.
Damn, Sid.
Like,
Sid has a lot of anger.
Apparently.
Did damage to me. Like, you guys like people fucking doing damage to you? Didn't think so. You
I'll do
probably
some
kill
damage,
those
baby.
creatures.
Okay,
I'm
anyways.
trying. Oh,
So salty. Like, that's Himalayan pink salt levels of salt.
The ultimate salt.
The ultimate salt. Dead Sea kosher salt.
I'm not gonna forget it.
you tainted him.
And you
Okay.
gotta sleep at some point.
So, you guys crawl through the grass. If you're not, are you following them?
No,
You're staying behind?
no. I stated I need to get some rest and recoup.
I guess we probably should maybe.
And everybody else is like, I don't want to be anywhere near the staff.
How
Run
far
out to
do
the
I
grass,
make it
somebody
while they're
dies.
sleeping?
What's that?
How far do I make it towards them while they're sleeping?
What? So are you gonna just like get up naked and just start walking
I'm gonna
back?
get up naked.
Here I
I'm gonna
go.
ask the priest of the Temple of Palor if they can give me some food and some clothes, and I need to go see my friends right away.
I
We're on a
just
very
died.
important mission. Do I still have the mark?
Yes.
I'm gonna show them the mark and tell them, hey, I got some important shit to take care of. I gotta go take down this black tower.
Before he
I don't know
does
how I
that,
survived.
I
Thank
think
you,
I just
Palor.
died.
I'm gonna pray to my God for a little bit and say thank you.
can
And,
I make a roll whether, like,
Can you
do I
feel him?
sense his life force?
Across the distance.
I would probably say no.
I'm gonna pray to my God and say, tell my best buddy in the world that I'm coming. And thank you
I'm
for
coming.
letting me
In your ear, you hear a in the sound of your friend.
My
And you
loins.
know, and he knows. He's like, he's
The
out there
mysterious
somewhere.
voice says, I'm coming.
This spontaneous orgasm, I know.
I'm
He's
just
still
kidding. I'm just
alive.
kidding.
It must be him.
It must be him. Only he can come so weirdly. He is going to do a lot of butt kissing. Okay, so you will travel to the center. Then, are you guys following her, though, right?
Well,
I guess I'm sobbing
then-
and I'm being guided
No.
because you succeeded in your role of music.
I'm taking care of this guy here.
Okay,
And
so you will follow. So you're the only one just kind of
carrying
crashing out.
trails.
Well, I'm
Maybe we should crash.
part of the
though.
reason I'm staying in the cave
I sent you a vid on Discord. Okay,
is
I'll check it out.
What he gets picked up, all of a sudden there's blood everywhere,
Right.
and I just got blasted by a lightning bolt. So I really don't want to go anywhere till I heal up.
Yeah,
Right, for
don't
sure.
think
No,
we're
I
quite
understand your
ready.
reasoning. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just trying to get to this elephant and see what she's doing.
Okay.
If nothing else, if you sit behind the Loxo, fucking, you might have a chance of not ending up
I'm just trying to
my friend.
I'm trying to regroup here. We gotta get ourselves
Is there
all
a
together.
spell for
and, like,
amnesia? So I can just cast amnesia on
Actually, yeah, there is. I don't know what it's called, but there is a spell that allows you to dissolve someone's thoughts. Oh, nice. You posted on Facebook. Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. I even got someone who liked it. Okay, so anyways, you get to the outskirts of the Black Tower, and it is in severe disarray. But there are no holes whatsoever that you can find access to. But you do see two, well, I guess technically it would be 7.5 foot tall. No, so you get to a clearing on the outside of the tower, and you'll see that the grass just is gone. And there are two 15-foot tall, huge oak doors, double-sided, and on them is a instead of a standard knocker or something like that, you will see a symbol.
Is there one I recognize? Or do I need to do a knowledge arcana?
It is not one you recognize. It seems to be very, very, very old. Most likely a magical rune.
So knowledge arcana possibly?
That might, but your DC is going to be about a 20. Yeah, I'll put it at a 20.
20? Okay.
Yeah,
I have a
check this
chance.
tower out, see what it's about.
No, I don't.
Well, not for the first hour.
Yeah, you can't technically. No, well, yeah, you can retry.
Oh, fine. I'll retry in an hour.
This tower.
It's like
No, I don't.
It's like when Gandalf sits down in the cave smoking his pipe and then finally realizes the
Oh
wind is
yeah,
not
where the
so-
air is fresher.
Speak
The
French.
closest I got was a
I love the Lord of the Rings
14.
reference.
But
Closest I get is a 14.
Okay,
never mind.
so
I'm just
The
gonna
local Russian
draw it
embassy.
on the parchment.
non-ancient
research
ruins,
like-
the local Russian embassy.
ancient ruins.
Yep. Anyways, this tower is about 100 meters wide, like in diameter. It's a very large tower, especially for this era, quote unquote, in time.
Right.
Those doors are the only way in. And again, there's just the rune on a central point of the door, and that's it. No other way.
Is it a rune that strikes me as something that would potentially have a problem if I were to try to open the doors? Or is it just something I just have no clue and I'm taking a risk?
You generally know that it's something to do with magic. Like, I'll definitely give you that.
Is it related?
Am I able to
Dimitri
do a
pops in,
spellcast?
what about Russia?
Am I able to do a spellcraft to get an idea of a school or anything? Or
These guys are really on
No,
the
but there's a
Russian
way
kick.
that you can do that. A certain spell.
with detect
Dry
magic?
it. It's all dry.
Well, I'm just going to do detect magic then.
I lost my best
I would
friend.
like
I'm gonna be
to
okay. We'll
put
figure out a way to
my
get him
ring
back, I
on that you
promise.
told me that I
How are
had
you gonna get this
and
back?
touch it to the door.
There's all sorts of wild magic out here, my guy. You wouldn't believe.
It's still just guts.
We'll see what Merlin can
By
do
the
for
way,
I
us.
tried
everyone
pushing
should
it
have known I
together.
had the
Oh,
ring
honey,
similar
we're
to
gonna
theirs.
be heroes.
You
This
just
will
always
help
wear it.
us.
Yeah, I have it marked on my character.
Just breathe.
Oh, okay.
on my
So you guys all that have the ring, you actually do know that the Loxo has a ring on her finger.
I actually forgot to tell
On
you
her
that.
trunk
Oh,
finger
she
thing.
knows that I had a ring on my finger because I showed her.
And it's all of the same design. The only difference between all of your rings is the gemstone.
Yeah, which
They're the
gemstone do I
exact
have?
same.
And I have it
told
emerald.
you, I don't
I had
know.
the red one, I think.
So the ruby.
Blue.
Okay,
Mine's
so
an emerald.
anyways, when you touch the door, you hear a click.
There you go, touching things again. Be careful.
No.
And do I know? Does the cleric
Devreek,
realize it's because?
Devreek, that ring that you've been wearing,
Yes.
touch it to the door. Please, please, please.
So while they're
I
doing
promise,
that,
just touch it
am
to
I
the door.
Okay,
any progress in
I'll
town
play
with,
along.
No, I'm gonna go and touch the door because I already lost my best friend, and we don't need to lose the person that can take care of all
So if
of
you're
us
just
if
talking to
we're
the
hurting
priest, they
because
will
this
give you a
asshole
burlap
hurts
sack,
me,
Too late,
money,
cleric.
and I don't have a best friend.
and
So
water.
I'm gonna go and touch my
Okay.
ring to the door.
So I'm
I
gonna.
highly
Do you?
suggest you go speak to someone else. I
You
can't
touch
really
your
tell
ring
you
to the
more
door?
than that because then that would just be guiding you and holding your hand.
Alright.
Oh wait, no, don't
Continue
wait.
the game
Don't have
together
everyone
I
do
think
it.
we should wait till we
to
have
snap
all of us
half
together
of the
again
gnome's
before we actually
height.
do
What?
anything. Because we're still missing
Combine the
Isabella.
gems together
I'd rather
to
be inside.
snap half the gnome's height.
Inside the
Okay.
tower?
Yeah.
Did you hear what he was saying,
They
Jeremy?
really want to
Yeah,
make me
no idea.
short.
Let's open
He
it.
cuts in front of her saying, no, I'll
we
do
should go
it
back
because
and
I don't
do
want the cleric at risk.
No,
That's
I
smart.
don't trust that staff.
Trust that. Well, I don't trust
Sorry,
this tower
I forgot
either.
to turn around again. Anyway,
Well, I'll touch the ring to the door.
Nothing else happens.
Okay. Seems like your ring, Bari did everything. Bari unlocked it, maybe. So we can try opening it.
I try and push.
The
Give me a
door
hand.
starts to push open, and you hear very ancient chains and cogwheels move. As the door opens, and lanterns, or not lanterns, excuse me, torches, gas torches, light up all the way down the whole hall. And at the very end of that hall, you guys see another door.
What do you add if you're trying to recall something?
Wisdom.
Okay, a 14 to see if I recall if it sounds like similar to what Greyhawk is.
You've activated my trap card. What?
A 14 to see if it's similar to the cogs and wheels like at Greyhawk. Or if it's completely different.
What did you roll?
A 14.
It sounds fairly familiar. Like, generally, probably the same technology.
Interesting.
do I have the puppy with me, by the way? Because I was
Of
trying
course.
to bring the puppy
Yeah, you
with
keep
me.
your puppy.
Flanders.
You keep
Flanders.
Flanders with
I love Flanders. He's all I have
Are you gonna?
left.
Who are you else gonna go talk to, or are you?
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find any of my connections around the city. Like at the Green Dragon Inn, if there's the bartender
Golden
right
Dragon.
there. Be
Golden
like,
Dragon. Golden Dragon.
hey! Or
That's
maybe I
the
should go
pit
talk to
place.
So
Merlin.
who wants
What's the
to?
place
Yeah,
we all
let's
met
talk
up
to
at?
Who wants to do
you. No, it's the
recon?
Green Dragon.
Now, being that the door
You
is
met up at the
opening
Golden
and
Dragon,
all the
you missed
and the
it.
noise from the door,
Small.
would I hear that?
Or her.
Yes.
Okay.
It sounds
At
small.
that point, then I'm going to go toward the
Not quite
tower.
that small.
Okay.
I am quite.
It'll only take you about
I have
10
But-
minutes or so.
But
of just
obviously, they're opening the door and going in. So even though I need to rest, I'm not.
I'm sobbing in the back with a puppy and a fucking handful of goddamn entrails
Leave the
of my
leave
best
the
friend.
puppy.
I'm not leaving my best friend.
or his pseudo.
This
Like,
is all I
replacement
have
for
left
him.
of him, his puppy, and by him I mean his entrails.
So you're gonna go talk to who?
I'm gonna go talk to, I'll see if I can talk to Merlin, maybe.
Okay.
Do I come across the remains on my way in?
Eventually, yeah.
All I
Okay.
have is a burlap sack with some food and water in it that the temple gave me.
And was all the equipment left on?
Oh yeah.
God damn it! It does.
You took all his equipment, I assume.
He didn't say, so no.
So yeah, all of his armor's still there. His
Okay,
backpack's
so
still
I'll-
on.
You said he was like incinerated, so
I mean-
am I gonna go and dig
No,
through
no,
and
no,
find
no.
a breastplate and
Don't
head
worry
got
about it, it's fine. I have my head cut off.
Yeah.
His head
No.
got cut off. Not he wasn't incinerated.
I grabbed the bits and pieces I could.
Of the body or the armor?
Everything.
All the equipment I'm talking about.
Yeah, I grabbed everything I could. I'm
Okay,
carrying it
okay.
with me.
Okay.
But
So
that's
yeah,
what
so
I'm
then-
making
dog.
sure.
So there's a naked body with half a head. It's the truth.
I grabbed the parts I could. I can carry a gnome.
He's carrying the.
wait,
So you're gonna carry the Are you gonna be like fucking Thor Ragnarok and carry around the dead body?
I just lost my best friend.
So yes,
Are you
So,
gonna?
yeah.
Are you gonna at least put the dead body on the dog?
the dog.
Well,
wouldn't
I've
go
got
for
the
that.
dog. The dog's gonna help me carry him with me because the dog's sobbing too.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, this is turning
Okay,
into a nightmare.
Our life
Wolf
got
is
broken.
licking blood off
I'm
your
gonna
dog.
push the door all the way open.
Our lives were broken. Our best friend was
And take a
taken
peek
from us in a
inside.
flash.
Me and
Again,
my
you see
wolf
down a
were trying to
hallway
take
and you
care of
see
you.
the second door.
Giving you licks and
Yes.
Okay, so that hallway is about 30 feet long. Okay, so that's
Okay.
about a third of the entire tower. Or no, it's 100 meters, so it's a tenth of the entire tower. You get to the other door, and it's a standard lock,
Bless.
Okay.
but it's not locked.
Well then I'm gonna push it open and enter.
Inside, you see that again, all the torches have been lit, and in the very center is a statue with a sorceress, a wizard holding a staff, and what looks to be either a knight or some kind of a war mage wielding a sword and a wand.
So in the center, there's 4 statues.
Yes, 3. Three statues,
3.
not 4.
There's a witch, a wizard.
A sorcerer.
Oh, a sorcerer.
A wizard wielding a staff. The sorcerer is wielding a wand. The wizard is wielding a staff.
Good stuff.
And
Find a way to revive you. Good stuff. Good stuff. You can't see.
Knight, paladin,
I'll move over
someone.
I
They're
said
wielding.
witch.
over here.
Okay, so knight.
No.
And it's wielding a sword and a.
That's mine.
That's mine. Sword and wand. Okay.
So
Oh shit! Alex wants.
The sorceress has a red ruby in the hilt of its wand.
Soon enough.
The wizard has a staff with a black onyx gem, and the knight, or whatever the hell he is, has a sapphire gem in the hilt of the sword. She is such a nerd. I love it. The one in the blue pad.
That's Willow Whistlecup. That's the other gnome in the party who has not been cut in half.
I have not been cut in half yet. Lucky
So
me.
the knight has a sword and wand.
Yes.
Okay.
But the sword is the thing with the gem.
The gems match our rings.
Sword has sapphire.
Sapphire.
But you guys gave up your rings.
No, those
No,
are
we
the city
didn't.
rings.
Yeah,
City
those are
rings.
city
Those
rings.
are
We
different.
have like our own special rings.
Okay.
Oh.
But
Okay,
Alex
so
wants to
everyone's
know
in the
what-
tower now.
With the light, the torches are lit. That gives us a pretty
Here, let's
good
go ahead and move everybody
view of the whole room.
To Das
Or is it
Tower.
only concentrated in the center? And
Isabel,
everything
to
in
the
the
No, it's on the outside
You're
too.
resting.
Okay.
You'll also see 12 doors in the
And
surrounding
they're all
area.
closed?
They're all closed.
So I got the sorcerer, the knight, and the wizard.
And
That's all there is.
Okay.
I suggest we set up watches and camp out, and then search
Yeah, do a rest.
and search the area after we wake up.
I don't care about
I would
anything. I'm
recommend
still
we close the
sobbing
doors to
with
the outside, so
Well,
I'm
my
gonna sit
puppy
him down against
in-
the wall.
You
Alright.
get to the Tower of Merlin.
Alright,
Before we
I'm
do
going
that,
to knock upon the
how
door.
about if
You
give
immediately
me
are transported inside.
a cure light
Alright,
wounds,
what do I see before me?
and we test
Merlin
these
in
objects
bathrobes.
in case
I say,
in case I
Merlin!
get thrown again.
And I run up to
young
him,
friend.
And then we can
You're wearing a
recoup
burlap sack. No, you're
and
not.
be
guys,
ready in the morning.
Guys,
Merlin,
Okay.
I need...
You know,
something
kind of
terrible has
get
happened.
all the potential pain out of the
We
way
made
at
it to
once.
the Black
Alright,
Tower.
so
I can tell.
let's see.
As you can imagine.
What happened to all your clothes, my young
Well,
man?
I don't know, some giant
Stacy, shut up.
scythe cut my head off, and then I was suddenly back here in the Temple of Palor. And we found a ring with a gold gem inside of it.
Interesting.
Yes. In order for me to get it, though, I have to go find my friends. So,
Why not just use the scroll of teleportation you bought?
my God, Merlin, you're a genius.
My God, Merlin!
Do you happen to have any extra robes around?
Except you don't have the scroll.
I have a scroll. I bought one.
Not on you.
No.
Not on you. It's all in your. It's all in your
I'm gonna
stuff.
tell him. Well, I am naked, as you can see. I think there may be.
Your ding dong is not visible. You're wearing a burlap sack, but nonetheless. He goes and grabs one of his robes. This is a 6-foot tall man, and he just kind of plops it on you.
Perfect. I'm gonna like wrap it around me and like use it as a full headdress and everything.
This is like Raceland gone weird.
So
I'm gonna say thank you, Merlin, for
cure
your
light gives you
kindness.
5.
Says,
let's
where
Or
did you
Jeremy,
die?
give us.
I
Don't
died
you do
in a
max for
field
spells
of.
outside of combat?
Do what?
Don't you do max for healing spells outside of combat?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's 10.
Okay, I'm gonna say I died in a field of purple just outside of the tower, the Black Tower.
That's the tower. Wow, you guys made a speedy movement.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. There was a silver scepter with a stone in it. We got transported in a cave with no memory of how we got there.
Interesting.
And then our friend Lady Isabella got blasted back when she tried to take the staff.
Smells of a lot of magic.
I wish
Wish I
I
could have
could
been there.
wish I could have gotten the staff for you too, but I have no idea how to get it without getting blown up.
I probably wouldn't want the staff then. I don't want the staff to blow thyself up.
Fair enough.
Good job,
Any
Merlin.
chance you could get me there, and I will promise that I
Oh,
know.
bish bosh, yes,
Alpha
very
Flyer,
well,
we're
very
all
well.
in Montana.
It says, think about the place you need to be. Put the image in your mind.
Okay, I'm gonna imagine this exact spot where my head got cut off. And I'm gonna
Are you sure you want to think about the exact spot your head got cut off?
Puppy and
Okay,
your
how about
best friend.
the cave where I woke up?
Your puppy and your
Think
best
about your
friend.
puppy and your best
I'm
friend.
gonna imagine the cave where I woke up and
What state are we all in? We are in Montana.
Montana.
Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Samara, think about your friends.
Oh shit, you're right, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna think about my buddy Sid, my best friend in the world, and my dog Flanders.
Very well, very well. Okay. And he puts his thumb on your forehead, and you hear the last thing you hear before you smell the scent of sulfur, and there's a loud pop to the air, and the air escapes your lungs. You hear this little huzzah! Fucking Merlin. And there's a
Curiously
snap.
enough, echoes when he gets here.
Yeah, so there's a snap, and you guys smell the scent of sulfur, and you hear the echo of ah! And all of a sudden,
Sabara!
thinks about where he got his head cut off, spawns back, head gets cut off again. That's why I asked. That's exactly why I made him clarify.
God damn it, Pat.
Gee,
I wouldn't bring you back at that point.
Okay.
So my friend just reappears,
Your friend appears in giant wizard robes. Apparently, in his second life, he's a wizard now.
and I still have his entrails and his puppy.
So you see your old dead body.
Oh
being
god,
carried.
put that thing away.
See, I told you he'd be back.
Yeah, it's Nam. Come here. And I'm just gonna grab some of my stuff and then hug.
Grab
Like
my
your
face.
entrails, or
I'm gonna hug him.
What do I say?
I'm gonna hug
Well,
this
they're having the
gentleman.
reunion.
I'm
I
gonna start
cured him for
drinking.
10 things. He's going to go and
Just
mess with
right
the
now.
statues before we call it a night.
Okay, I don't want you
I
guys to
don't
mess
know.
with the statues yet because we literally only have like 2 minutes.
Alright.
yeah.
So,
You mean I can't get blasted again in 2 minutes?
I think he's just planning on touching them.
Okay, so you meta DM, you meta lol. Okay, alright, so that's where we get to leave the adventure for tonight.
Yay!
Thank you for joining us for another, or our very first D&D adventure. Next week,
Wow.
hopefully I'll actually have the tower on the screen for you guys, as well as hopefully I'm going to see about going, supposedly the university 3D prints things now for you. So I'm going to see about getting some miniatures for you guys.
Are we doing verse?
Yeah, so yeah, next week we will be doing that. So I will not be available for stream next week. So sorry, so in 2 weeks. Because we switch off and on, and the other game is unfortunately under a non-disclosure agreement, so we can't even play
We
it on
could
the
try
stream
and
or
stream
anything.
our other campaign tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
if you guys are available.
Which one? The one
Adam would get it,
Dude,
yeah.
I want to play Tempest so bad.
The one we started though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'd be okay with that. But anyway, so we're gonna go for tonight, guys. I will not be continuing my stream tonight because just transporting everything alone takes forever. But thank you guys, each and every one of you, so much for watching. I love each and every one of you guys. We will continue the shenanigans, and thank you so much for watching.
Shenanigans again.
Yep, I'll speak with you guys very soon.
Bye!
Take care, guys.
Bye!